Do do do. Da 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 do. Da da do. Da da da. All right, Netherlings, welcome, welcome. Get on in here. How goes it? Welcome, come one, come all. How are you doing? You're looking good. You're looking beautiful this evening, darling. Looking beautiful, incredible, as perfect as the day we met. How are you doing? You're looking good. It's good to see you. Did you get some extra sleep? Did you get some extra rest? How goes it? Hello, Zanny. Hi. Hi. I hope you're all doing good. Welcome in. There is obviously a space in the club for you. Okay, get in here. Okay, the bed is available. All right, the chairs over there are available still. Teehee. No, but I wish. 12 a.m. It's fine. Did I sleep? Oh, I had the best fucking luck today. I had the best luck. I had to wake up at 7 a.m. sharp to sign for a washer dryer that I got delivered, right? Because I bought a washer dryer the other day, because apparently, you know, when you get an apartment, you need to, you know, be able to wash your clothes. And I had the most phenomenal luck, right? Turns out, right? When I was when they were unloading the washer from the truck, they dinged the front. Right? They dinged the front. They dented the front panel. Okay. Now this is like a natural little. It's one of those natural little bendy ones, right? They had a natural little bend in it. They dented the front panel. Okay. Now everyone's going, oh no, they dented your thing. No. This isn't an oh no. This is an oh yes. Because you better believe I'ma sweep my hair to the side. I'ma put on my little Karen look. I'ma darken my eyes. I'ma put on that slightly more nasally voice where I say, excuse me. There's a dent in this. Excuse me. Long story short, Zander got 20% refunded. Pop off cake. I knew it, right? You gremlin. I don't care if there's a dent in the front of my dryer. I don't give a fuck. The Karen brand has been summoned. The Karen brand popped out and was just like, excuse me? I still got the washer. I got 20% off. And also, I got an 18-month warranty added on for a free replacement if it breaks. Oh my goodness gracious me. Excuse me. I got the warranty too. I got... You know what the funny thing is? I pulled out the dent with my toilet plunger like 5 minutes after the guy left. You are so evil. It's not evil. It was a corporation, right? Nobody's gonna know. It was a cheap fucking washer, but I'm happy. And 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you for the super, darling. Morning, Zander. That's so lucky. Have a great day. Love you. Bye. Thank you, darling. Mwah. I hope that little story was able to make a few of you laugh at least, right? I hope that made a couple of you smile. I've also been working away. The siren audio is like almost done. I like soldiered on that last night, and I'm actually going to be spending the evening doing that while enjoying. I went to the gym just before stream as well because I was up early. Oh my goodness. I kid you not. Oh my days. Oh, I feel so good to be back. My PBs, my max weights are all fucking shot to shit. But my days, I got a good workout in. I got back home. I popped my shirt off, and I was like, oh, I'm back. My max weights are all fucked, but I got a little pump on, and I'm like, oh, the veins are back. The veins are back. They don't. Why did the veins go from my, like, forearm to, like, my chest now? What the fuck? Why do I look like Dragon fucking Silas with these veins and shit? What the fuck? My days. So I was like, oh, let's go. Vanebrand is back. Vanebrand is ready, charged up, ready to go. Okay. Let me tell you, like the little pump, a little bit of bulk back to me, right? That was nice. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Huge smile on my face when I'm like, oh, I hit my like first proper full session back and I'm like, I like this. I am returning. You know when you feel like you're getting back to form? Immediately pound down 80... What is it? 80... 110... Immediately knock back 110 grams of protein for lunch. Got like another like 50 for dinner. I'm ready to go. I'm charged. Now it's just filling in the calories. Oh, she's on the gym arc again. Yippee, damn straight, darling, damn straight. And Pretty Night Laurie. Hello, Pretty Night Laurie. How do? It's my birthday, Zanny. Have some funds for the club. Oh, darling, happy birthday. Mwah. Go get one of those, okay? Happy birthday. Have an amazing day. And of course, as I tell all of my Netherlings, I hope the coming year brings you all of the most wonderful things you could wish for, all right? Happy birthday. Heck yes. And of course, I've also been busy. I've been so active this morning. I've been so productive, you would not believe. I've been writing our lesson for tomorrow on how to write smart. That's right. I've been getting through, and I've got about 8 of the something teen slides done, right? But now I'm getting into the part where like I think some of you are going to like it. We're getting into the descriptive section, right? The section where things have to be described. And the thing is, I had this realization during it that I can't actually like properly purport what I wish to say to you guys and describe to you guys without actually using examples. So I figured, you know, if that in the words of Fallout Boy, if that's the worst you've got, better put your fingers back to the keys. So I am going to be like quickly banging out some fucking Zanny exercise in like 3 paragraphs for examples of how literary description works in regards to like descriptive writing in prose. So because I was there and I was like, do I use Netherling examples? And I'm like, no, I feel like too many people are gonna have heart attacks if I go on AO3 and be like, this is by user this is some Zander x Roscoe. As you can see here, Roscoe is the bottom, as God intended. And Stormy, resident spider catcher. Thank you very much for the super. Hi Zanny, feeling better today, so off work. Thanks for making me smile. Of course, darling. Of course. Anything to make you smile. Of course. It's my job. That's why I'm here. It's like my favorite thing to do. Oh goodness. So yeah. So yeah, I've had to type out like a couple of paragraphs of that, for example. See, everyone's just gonna think I'm just a giant whore, but I swear, I need to use examples in literature and writing to like actually be properly purport what's going on in the given like context. There needs to be like examples. Paragraph? Yeah, because you got to understand how the paragraph flows, okay? Like you gotta figure out how the paragraph flows from A to B, right? And like, you know, we gotta use examples in descriptive writing. I knew I was gonna challenge myself when I did this because it's a lesson that I wouldn't normally give, and then I've also been like tailoring the entire lesson to be YouTube safe as well. So I'm like, yes, when we talk about romance and the subsequent happenings, what happens in the subsequent romantical happenings, etc. Oh, goodness gracious me. So yeah, the VOD, I'm trying to make the VOD survive. I'm like, here we go. Question, is there a non-smart version of these lessons, lol? I have an entire Zander teaches you how to write selection on my YouTube. There's a bunch of writing 101s. It's there. I still get whiplash from the VTubers I watch it themselves and even write their own fanfics. It's just interesting. No, I needed an example, right? And I couldn't think of like an example. And then I was like, who off the top of my head would be fine with me using them as an example? And I was like, I feel like Rizar would be fine with that because we've had this conversation before with Rizar. And like... And I'm like, shit, I'm just gonna use you for like a paragraph or two just to fill in like a breakdown of the writing structure. Okay, that's how we're gonna do it. I need to do it. I'd like to figure it out. I got a writing 101, a villain one, a horror one, and a thing. All right. And Miro Club Netherbrand's Hungarian ambassador placed bets on how long the VOD will survive. Oh goodness, it should survive. Now, to be fair, even though I'm joking around about it being like, you know, kind of one way or another, you know, in all seriousness, my dear Netherlings, right? In all seriousness, it is actually a writing lesson, and it is actually like going to be breaking down like character structure, how a narrative works from A to B, how to go from like beginning to middle to end. It's going to be about, you know, the sort of like idea that, you know, the 3 C's that you need in every story, you know, character, conflict, climax, you know, those kind of things, right? It is an actual lesson with an educational slant to it, okay? Just because the content is of a particular orientation does not mean that the educational value inherently imbued into the lesson is invalidated. There we go. Those are my magic words, you know? That's my funny words, magic man, you know? Just, I will become a professional writer because of Zanny. I mean, do it. Do your thing. My lessons are actually kind of good though. My lessons are kind of great. They usually only last for like 2 hours, but like 2 hours tops. But they're kind of fun. They're kind of like short form little fun things that we can kind of blow off steam with. So go have some fun with it, you know? So yeah, no, I have been running around like no one's business ever since I woke up this morning. I have been like, you know, doing stuff and things, and I've been excited for today's stream. And like, yeah, no, this is gonna be a really fun one. I'm really excited to see what we get up to. And of course, we've got House Flipper, which is a classic. You know that I am a champion House Flipper yapper, okay? No one can compete with me in terms of House Flipper yapping, all right? I even got, whatchamacallit? Okay, I put up my own soundproofing last night. I put up my own soundproofing. I was like, I put up my own soundproofing on the walls. Like, no, not last night, night before last. I put on the little like the chunk like the little things. I line them up on the walls. They have a pattern of like one way, then another, then one way, then another, then one way, then another. It's on 1, 2, 3, 4 walls. Four walls and a bit of the ceiling, right? So like, I'm good, you know? Yo, real life house flipping. Actually, for real life house flipping. I'm ready for this, you know? I have the first game, you mean on the second game so bad. I love the second game. Like, the fact that they actually have started being more proactive in the development recently, it really does it for me. Really does it. It's so good. You know, try screaming now. Darling, that's what I meant to say to you. Anyway, yes, so it's going to be really good. The whole sort of setup of it is going to be really nice. And of course, I love the fact that they're more proactive in development, which is really good. New textures and things being added. It works really, really well, and I just love it. It should be good. You know, I'm feeling that overall. I think that like games being more active in development, The I hate it here followed by the I love it here. So yeah, no, games being actively supported after sort of release by developers and indie studios is really, really something I enjoy. It's great. You know, 5 stars, love it. Bonks you. Why? Why am I being bonked? I'm not in need of bonking. If anything, I've just sort of spoken about my enthusiasm towards indie studios. I love a good indie studio, I do. You know, they're the kind of ones pushing the frontier of gaming right now. They're the ones doing new stuff. I don't see Ubisoft doing, well, anything for the foreseeable future. So, you know, because apparently they're like dissolved and then they got bought by Tencent, but they're not actually bought by Tencent, but like the IPs might have not been bought, but the studio might have been. But then there was like, or they tried to do a thing where like they got the studio bought, but then technically the old people who were in charge were going to be kept on in their old roles as consultants, when like that's a really quick way to sink a business. Okay, let me tell you a little business secret here, everyone. Okay, now I don't work for Tencent. I don't do it. But like a little advice. When a business fails, right? Let me tell you a little cheeky secret. It's a secret of the trade. When a business fails, don't keep the former managers of that business, the people running it, in their former positions once you buy it. Once you bought the business and it's gone under, once you bought a business it's gone under, don't keep the old people in charge in their old positions as consultants. Maybe keep them as consultants so you can do the opposite of what they say. But like, if it's sunk, there's a reason there's a hole in the boat. Don't keep the same crew who didn't bail out any water. Okay, that's just not like for gaming things, that's for like everything in general, you know. But also, that's my advice, all right? It's better to tear everything down than start anew than try and fix things sometimes. Sometimes you just need to like grab it, start from zero, get your blocks, go home, all right? Look at the Minecraft house, you know? Well, if you bought as a tax write-off, leave them there. You mean FSP? I'm still not convinced that this isn't some exuberant tax write-off by some dark overlord somewhere, some grand high dark overlord to get rid of all of the studio's dirty laundry. I'm still convinced that this is a tax write-off somewhere. I'm waiting for the catch. It feels so good here sometimes, where like I've got my netherlings and I've got the dark overlords. I scare them sometimes, and I got my little space and I got my thing. It feels so good here sometimes, like all of the good that's here, that like it almost feels like I'm waiting for like the but actually part, you know. That's how I feel with Club Netherbrand sometimes, where like I'm so fucking happy with everything we've done and I'm so at home here that now all I can think is, where's the but? Where's the but? Stop being I'm not being a pessimist. I'm being an anxious being, all right? Like, literally, I had that moment last night where I was like, everything's going really good. Everything's going really good. I hope it doesn't go to shit. What if it goes to shit? Like, literally, I had that moment. I had that moment where I was like, wait a minute, you know? Like, and also, Esther, thank you for the 1 year, darling. Much love to you. Thank you very much. And nah, thank you for the super. This sounds like devilish management. Devilish indeed. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Goodness. No jinxing. Zanny, we are literally right here. What? Yes, you're literally right here. I'm aware you're literally right here, okay? But like, you know when it's like, things are going really good. There should be a huge explosion now. You know? Oh, goodness. I guess that's just the way I am, though. I'm always like a little bit like, you know, like waiting, you know? FSP hasn't had major bads like because you're also involved in both sides of the fan base and managing. I think he'll get you super fast. There's no need to worry. I just refuse to surrender any level of control. I just refuse to let anyone touch anything that isn't seen by me. You know, I feel like I'm one of those kids where like they invited their friend over to their house to play, and like I'm like, you're picking up my Optimus Prime wrong. You're playing with my toys wrong. Put it down. Fun's over. Go play with my blocks. You can't break those. Yes, I know that they're aged like 4 and under, okay? And I get that we're fucking 12. But stop touching my stuff now. You played with it wrong. Like, literally like that. That's how I swear, that must be how I am. You know? Like, that must be it. And of course, Brit, thank you for the super darling. He's resident sleep avoider. Yeah, that's his. This has to be too good to be true, right? Feeling. Exactly. Exactly. That's the feeling I get. My Netherlings are too good to be true. Right? The little devils. You know? It's a Netherling thing. Things go good even with explosions. Yes. Yes, you guys have a propane allowance. Of course things are allowed to get a little unhinged. You guys love your propane allowance. Good morning, good morning. Tee-hee-hee. I have a friend that collects Lego sets. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. There used to be like a competitor to Lego in you know, the underworld when I was younger. It was called like Imaginext, I think. And the idea was it was like blocks, bigger blocks, right? But they would specialize in like fantasy scenes rather than like individual sets, right? And it was cool, kind of, you know. It was very much about like constructing like big towers and stuff like that. But I used to really enjoy those. They were really nice, you know. We get a propane answer, right? Yes, damn straight. You know, that's what I remember. That's the way it goes. I'm building a Lego. Is this weird? Are you spying on me? I don't know. Stop looking at the screen. Go back to building your Lego. Good. Good. Goodness gracious. They don't make toys like they used to, sorta. Right? They don't though, okay? Like I see like my little cousin's toys when like he's playing with stuff, and I'm like, okay, but your toys break so much easier than like they did when I was young, you know? Like back when we were kids, toys used to take a beating, okay, and they'd still be ready to go. You could drop them, throw them, yeet them, eat them, do whatever, you know, but like at the same time they were always good. Like you could drop it and it would be there. Now you just drop a toy and it's done. The quality's terrible now, right? Right. Honestly, fair, right? Yeah. Right? Used to bury Barbies. True. They're true. They're also like so much worse. Yeah, I guess they make them more fragile, so you have to buy more of them. But like, I don't know. I'll just get one of those Gwyneth Paltrow toys if I ever have a kid. You know, like a block with a bit of string tied to it. Like the Imaginarium toys or something. I don't know. The one where she tried to sell people like a block with like a string going through it and like a hole drilled in it, and she was like, yes, this is a toy to help their imagination and whatever. She like tried to do that. I remember that. That was a fucking genius move, you know. Barbie lighter fire skates. I used to take mini cars to my feet and then try to run. Polish. Polish moment. No, I'd use mega blocks and make shoes and walk around the house. Right? No, they were a thing. I work at a clinic and I see kids playing with a toy iPhone that both beeps and a fake Tamagotchi looking thing. Bruh, the fake Tamagotchis. Oh, those were a classic. I loved those. Just remember in kindergarten, I used to make G.I. Joe's Kiss, and then I was just acting a lot. Look at that, you're out of kindergarten and now you're making anime boys on the internet kiss. Look at that, A to B. And Raum, what's up, Raum? Lovely to see you, darling. You're no longer out cold in the club. You're Raum. No Raum, now no longer out cold in the club. Sorry, I noticed the difference. I was like, club. But anyway, Raum, speaking of toys, years ago, a toddler nicknamed my Spyro figurine. I toddler nicked my Spyro figurine. I'm not happy. Okay, but when I was a kid, I dropped my Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the playground, and a bunch of kids like swarmed me and like started picking them up, and I'm sure I didn't get all of them because people were pocketing them, and I could see them pocketing them and then running away. And like, I remember being like, oh no, and I told the fucking lunch lady who was like watching everyone, because she was like watching everyone like play at recess, and I was like, help, I dropped my cards. And she just looked at me and she went, well, just go pick them up then. She didn't even help. She just like did that and then just walked off. And I was like, this bitch. I thought she would at least like stop the kids from running off who were taking them. And I was like, okay, fine. And I was like, oh, okay. So then that gave me carte blanche to steal everyone else's cards. So as soon as I didn't get all of them back, they got like maybe half of them back. Then I started going to people's bags and just stealing the cards out of them and taking them back for myself because they're mine. Because you know what? I recognize who those kids were. If my cards were mixed in with their cards, I'm not going to know whether or not their cards are their cards or my cards are my cards. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to take them all. I'm going to take them all. You want to do that? Then fine. You know, sometimes it's got to happen. I wanted that. Goodbye. Yoink. Correct choice. Exactly. Villain arc. The villain arc's been going on since I was young. You don't start, you don't end. The villain arc is 24/7, 365. Villain arc. Villain arc Zanny. Villain arc Zanny. And Tristian, thank you very much for the super. Children have no time for toys. Not when there are minds to work in. Now. Let's not be short-sighted here. Okay? Mines are very dangerous places, okay? We need to make sure the children are properly allocated. Mines, greenhouses, farms, factories, steel mills, like the factories that like spin, what is it? The factories that like have the looms, the industrial looms, those, we need to put the kids there. Ideally, we need them working in like taverns as well. You know, we could maybe get them to do that. Maybe chimney sweeps. Chimney sweeps are good. I think there might be work for them in like boilers and like engines as well. You know, the big ones like power plants. We could send them into the little like vents that need to be cleaned. The tiny ones that are really tight. We could just throw them like a scrubbing brush and get them in there. What else could we use them for? My point being, right, there's a lot of uses for kids, and I don't think they're fully taken advantage of. Oh, the food factories, but canneries are a good place, you know. Once again, this is a joke. Yes, this is a joke. Yes. Off topic, I know you know some Spanish, but what about Chilean Spanish? Are you on? No me voy las veas. Las vai ver. I am not versed in Chilean Spanish. Not in the slightest. This is new to me. Do I need to Google Translate? Wait a minute. I'm going to Google Translate this. Wait a minute. I am new to this. What is this? Wait, I don't know what this is. I don't know things. Translate. Google. Oh, there we go. Okay. Detect language. No, that says that's English. It's not. Wait, no. Don't tell me that's not a. Excuse you. It doesn't know what it is. How dare. Isn't it mostly dialect? Ah. Ah. It's a dialect. Google doesn't have dialect. No, I am lost then. You have shaken me. I have been shaken. The dialect does not save me. Humanity 1, AI 0. I don't even think this isn't AI, it's Google Translate, okay? It's just Google Translate. I'm not gonna use ChatGPT because ChatGPT fucking lies. ChatGPT fucking lies, all right? I'm not gonna use it to translate, right? Because for all I know, it's gonna tell me that's how to make a fucking pipe bomb. It lies a lot. Yeah, okay, ChatGPT is a fucking liar. I will not use it. The most I will ever even consider using ChatGPT for is to like soundboard an idea, and that's it. I'll be like, hey, does this sound right? Or like how to write, like in English. Like, hey, what's the punctuation on this? Like, that's all I've fucking used it for. Like, it lies. It fucking lies. The only thing I'll trust it with is soundboarding and punctuation. Nothing else. All AI do is lie. All AI do is lie. True, true. All AI do is eat hot chip and lie. Delete Nick's Voltaire. Do you reckon Nick's has AI in him? They must do, right? Like, you gotta sync up the robot bits with the human bits, right? We've seen the YouTube summaries. True, the YouTube summaries are like so bad. For example, viewers are reacting to the streamer's decision to seek revenge, calling it based and valid. Based and valid. Then again, did you guys see the what is it? The Google AI 3 that they just put out with like the fucking like movie people, like the movie scenes where they're like, we can talk. Yes, we can talk. We can talk. Can we talk? We can talk. I was like, someone needs to get fucking stopped with this. This is too fucking gross. This is actually like fucking weird. Like, fuck that shit. That's fucking weird. That's fucking weird. What the fuck? Like what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? It's version 3 now. Pretty much, they've just released that you can use prompts to create entire scenes with people and they will speak to one another fluidly and like also make it really difficult to tell. And I was like watching it, right? And I was like, holy fucking shit. And they're meant to be doing movie scenes. And I was like, some of these are actually like half fucking passable. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, some of these I'm like, okay, that's just a bad actor, you know, or someone who's not a great actor, you know, because it's like, oh, it's a movie scene. Like, it got to the point where I was like thinking, that's not an AI. That's just someone who's really bad at acting. And I'm like, no. And like, that's like, acting's the thing you can't fool me on. Okay. I'm good with that. I'm like, the fuck. Now, don't get me wrong. This is the version that Google cherry picked to show everyone. So before anyone worries about anything, right? Like, that's the version Google cherry picked to show everyone and polish into a trailer, right? So let's not forget, for every single bit of like decent filmography there was in there, there are probably like 50 fucking versions of that, or 500, where the freaking thing on stream is going, yes, we can talk. Like, motherfucker, yeah, it, like that, like, I don't, like, nah, I ain't on that. Fuck that noise. I'm not doing that. Anyway, we're gonna play this little game called House Flipper, all right? It's a game where we flip houses, in case you don't know. We're playing House Flipper 2, Duo, DOS, as it were. But it's a fancy one. So I hope you'll buckle up, spend some time with me. We're going to flip some houses, and who knows, maybe we'll find love along the way. Perhaps on this strange journey, we can go from our workaday job in the financial district of this big city and through moving to the suburbs to flip houses in a small coastal town, we'll eventually find a rugged but charming handyman who will help us out, and through a series of misadventures, we'll end up falling in love just in time to discover the true meaning of Christmas. And perhaps it's not money that fills the heart, but instead, what you find along the way. It wasn't the house that got flipped. It was me. This Christmas on the Hallmark Channel. Yeah, that's my favorite Hallmark movie, guys. Can you tell? Can you tell? Can you tell? What a twist. That's crazy. That's crazy, right? Crazy. We love the Hallmark Channel. It's so cheesy. I love it, right? House flipped? No, wait. Heart flipper. There we go. Heart flipper. Coming this Christmas. Heart flipper. That's what we're going to call the game. It's going to be Heart flipper. I love that. I can't wait to see it. I think it would be phenomenal. Phenomenal. But on that phenomenal note, what do you say we head over to the full screen gaming screen and we can actually get to gaming? You know, the jingling keys, as it were. My keys, where are my keys? They're in the kitchen. The jingling keys, as it were, to keep you guys entertained while I yap away relentlessly. Why? Because relentless yapping is one of my superpowers. So come on over here, darling. Get over here. Come on, this way. Do 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 ba da ba da ba da ba da ba ba da ba. And Dex, what's up, darling? Thank you very much for the super. How goes it? Afternoon, boss. Here's the kennel's rent for the week. Sadly, I can't stay, but have fun flipping this mansion into an oversized marble. Love you all, darling. Love you, darling. Why, thank you very much. And of course, get on in here. All right, go get out there, or should I say, get out there. Go have fun. Have a wonderful day. And mwah. Tee-hee. Go on. Good. Thank you very much, Dex, the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. And hey, hi, thank you for the 6 months. House Flipper was what got me into stalking, watching you. Well, darling, thank you very, very much. Don't worry, you can say it. You can say stalking. It's okay. I get it. I get it. It's been lovely having you watch me as well. It's been great. Thank you for the 6 months. And of course, VOD Gang. Hello, VOD Gang, wherever you are. Where are you? Get in here, VOD Gang. Good to see you. You're looking as charming as ever. Bam. Zander with glasses. Glasses brand. Glasses brand has arrived. I hope you're ready. We're doing some house flipper. It's going to be comfy. It's going to be cozy. There's nothing you can do about it. You are trapped with my comfy, cozy ways. So, hell yeah. Get in here. Yeah, let's get on. Let us continue. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Da da da. The glasses. The glasses. They're stylish, right? I love my glasses. All right, and here we go. Welcome back to House Flipper. All right, so last time we did pretty good here. We kind of turned our original little home into a lovely bedroom, very modern, very open, very sprawling, right? It was good. Let me take my jacket off. Much better. Much better to work with. So yeah, very sprawling. We even managed to kind of like get the illumination set up. We're doing good so far. We saved up a fair bit from flipping houses as well. The question is what the valuation of these places are, you know? I think we'd already got either a task or something to do over on the laptop. The bonita colored glasses. Tee-hee-hee. Muy bonita. All right, we need to, let's see what, do we have any houses available? That was it. We owned a small compact house over here. This was the, oh, this is the one with the basement that we flipped into that amazing basement. That was it. That was where we left off last time. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. Oh, you're going to see some good stuff here. You are going to see some wonderful things. The B&B, yeah, the Airbnb. Look at this. Look at this. You know what? This light, breezy, airy B&B that you would not believe is actually a basement around the back of someone else's house. Right? Like with the perfect length dresser. Look at the dresser. Look how the dresser fits right there. Like snug right against that door frame. The perfect length dresser. Oh, look at that. This is so pretty. So this was originally a dingy basement. And now we've ended up designing it into this perfect little like bedroom. You know, you see it? Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. We like started off, we kind of flipped it around. It was literally just like a basement with boxes and shelves in it. And we turned it into this lovely snug basement, which I'm feeling so much, you know? It's gone with very like open sky colors. Even the light above, we've kind of kept as very like bright. We wanted to go with brightness as our main thing here. Just to make sure that everyone here, whoever ended up like sort of renting the place, got a lot of pops of color. Even the little rose contributes. So this is fantastic. What we'll also do is like, while we've got the chance, we will take the white paint and we'll actually paint the hallways here so it looks less terrible. Then we can do our initial walk around inside the property because we haven't actually done our first walk around inside the place yet. We need to do that. I kind of put off doing the walk around because I thought the downstairs had so much potential that we could turn it into something cool straight away. It's bright yet simple. Love the color. Why, thank you. I mixed that one myself. I chose it out of all the different little colors that we had. Here we go. So I'm thinking we like paint the walls with a surface here, right? We don't want it to feel too like clinical, but I think that just going straight in off of like these brick walls makes it feel a bit ugly, you know? So I'd love to get rid of these and start a new task here. Oh, the Airbnb mill basement. The Airbnb mill basement, right? Also, shout out Paul, the last Airbnb guy I dealt with. He was lovely, all right? He gave me a 5-star review and said to always recommend Zander Netherbrand. I left his place immaculate after being there for a month. Tee-hee. Yeah, those brick walls have to go. They do. They feel dirty, you know, just to look at. Like, the sort of filament on the walls is just not nice. I really like the white, though. The texture on the white is nice. I know technically we've already used that on the ceiling internally, but again, it's white. We can get away with, like, reusing white. Here we go. Now, I might even be willing to let the window frame stay the same, but... Easy does it. Towards me. Come on. Come on. To me. To me. To me. There we go. I made that way more difficult than it needed to be. You know, we'll just quickly paint around here. I don't know if we have enough paint to finish this job, but what we will do is if no one sees the bottom, we can get away with this. We'll do something to brighten up the hallway as well, for sure. There we go. Perfect. All right. Lovely. So that kind of keeps it really, like, open. We'll add, like, we've got the lights here as well. And then we can just sort of head straight on in, which is great. Again, the idea is we just want to have that, like, feeling of, like, a clean entryway, you know? Hey, hey. All right, now we get to see the problem with the interior of the property. We fixed the basement. Now we need to take a look at this property and see what the problem is. We'll vacuum up as we go. Okay, immediately 3 bags of trash out on the front porch. Lots of old chairs. Lots and lots of old chairs. Interior is... really... oh, wow. This is... oh, wow. Whoa, this gives hoarding. Oh, my days. Oh. Oh, this is not serving. This is very full. This is very full of, like, a lot of crap. This is... Yeah, no, this is like TLC's Hoarders, my days. Look at all this. Like, broken glass here. Like, stuff on every surface. Oof. Right, back here. Even the closet has, like, 3 lamps in. And then... Okay, there's an upstairs. Maybe the upstairs isn't as bad. Oh, bloody hell. Boxes. Old takeout. Loads of old takeout that's been left to rot. Oh, wow. Wow, that's a lot of, like, trash here. What is that? A load of salty and tangy original fries. More old takeout. And, well, the bathroom's kind of terrible too. Okay, someone's goon cave. I hate that that's actually a decent description of it. That feels like a goon cave. Awful place. Awful. All right. So we're selling everything here, right? There's nothing worth saving in this place. Like, the fact that we even need to, like, question if there's anything worth saving here. I feel like I want to fumigate the place first, you know? Okay, sell all of the shoes on the way in. All of it. None of this is needed. Okay, that's the entryway. That's the entry. We're just going to get some breathing room to start off with early on. Just make sure this place doesn't feel terrible to walk around in. We got to put in a little bit of effort here, you know? Try and make it livable. The fact that, like, all of this is sellable as well. Like, everything here does have an inherent value. But, like, it's all terrible. We will worry about cleaning after we've dealt with, like, the backbone of all this crap. Like, he's just got the microwaves piled up on the random, like, shelf. Oh my dear. Okay, we made the tiniest dent. We did something. We did something. Let me have a sip of my coffee while we think of what to do next. Okay. Okay, the guitars can go. Everything in this room just needs to be gone. Like, it's terrible. It needs to be saved. Okay, I think we can save it. But, like, oof. That's what I'm gonna say. This is big oof as a place. Okay, 1, 2. There we go. But you know what? Let's move this trash can while we're at it. Just put it down at the bottom of the steps so we can throw stuff in. We'll speed run the trash. Excuse you. Go in. Go. Do you not count anymore? There we go. It just needed a little provocation. Just need a little provocation. There we go. Alright, perfect. Alright, so what we'll do is the kitchen needs... Okay, I like the refrigerator. That's a modern refrigerator. We might sell all of the counters, but we'll keep some of the appliances because the appliances could actually be really useful. Plus, you know, free stuff. Here we go. We'll leave that there. Why was the cooker there if the extractor fan was... My days. My days. Why? Okay, fair enough then. Ooh. I like the shelving units along the top. I just don't like how they've been made use of. There we go. Corner units. Oh, bloody hell. There's so much to sell here. I don't want this place to feel like hoarders forever, you know? There we go. This is going to be cozy as heck. All right. There we are. Get rid of the jars. So what are we thinking, everyone? I'm thinking we just keep getting rid of this stuff until it's like clean, and then we'll probably find a way to make like a kitchen diner, you know? Because obviously like the separation here is fine, but there's a huge chunk taken out of the house by having this closet. That closet needs to go. That closet just needs to go. That's terrible. This big arch also needs to go. That no. You're not, no. Everything gone. Everything gone. Netherlings, here we go. We're having ideas now. All right. This is the way we're going to do it. Listen to the Incubus. Are you ready? Vacuum cleaner. Get rid of all the surface stuff. House flipper, nah, cleaning simulator, right? We spend so much time cleaning. Look at all that. Okay. This gives us something to work with now. Hammer time. Yeah, I'm thinking hammer time. Miro, Club Netherbrand's Hungarian ambassador. Thank you for the super. It's selling the previous owner's mold collection. Wow, not cool. Yeah, not cool. I'm not feeling cool. I'm not feeling cool about this whole experience. I don't want to deal with their mold collection. Okay, this isn't Resident Evil. I don't need the microphilia. The megamycete. Oh yeah, no, this is going to need a ton of work. Hi. Okay. So the stairs are right there. Let's get rid of this. Because, like, there's this whole space under the stairs that's just not getting put to use. Yeah, no, this just works. There we go. One sec. I gotta stretch out 1 sec. Much better. Sorry, Incubus needed a beak stretch. There we go. Incubus was feeling a little EP. Don't worry, though. He's back now. Okay. I want to get rid of the stairs. I want to get rid of the stairs. This is what we're going to do. I think this place is being held back by the fact that we don't have access to under the stairs. So we are going to add a layer, then add a second layer, and then a third layer, and what we'll do is we'll like ding this out. We're remodeling. Yeah, we're remodeling. So now, with those gone, one layer gone, 2 layers gone. There we go. And that gives you an area to walk under. We're going to add a bathroom here, right? To try and streamline things away from having to use whatever this is meant to be. And we'll try and make this work. We're going to make a miracle out of this one, everyone. It should be good. All right. I'm thinking stairs. I'll have to use something like this. I do still want to keep like the wooden thing. Too steep? Oh, that's why. There we go. Okay. Okay, that works. Love the stairs. Right. I have the vision. My plan is this. We're going to try and make this into a bathroom, a really tiny bathroom. Then we'll try and add like an extra upstairs, and we'll make the rest of this area into like a kitchen, not a kitchen, like a, like a kitchen diner. A kitchen diner is what we're going to go for. Okay. Each floor is an apartment type Airbnb mill. There we go. Get rid of all that. Clean off the window. I like those. They're nice. There we go. Oh, these windows are huge to clean. Look at that. Oh, I love this. Like, those look nice. Perfect. There we go. He's a businessman. I'm a business incubus. You know how it goes. You can't blame a business incubus. There we go. Okay, I think that did something here. Right, now we'll take the little hammer. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Nice. Nice! Ugh. Alright. Random question. Now that you have a house, are you going to invest in smut/yaoi corner? I can just imagine you giggling like an old school librarian. Nah, thank you for the super. I was actually thinking of like investing in like a little what's it called? Like a little like library bookshelf for the corner of my room. I need something to put in there because I don't have any furniture right now. So like that's kind of my start. I'm thinking a cute little like library corner would be lovely. I think I need to like do something like that, you know, get something nice and cozy going on. I do have all of my books piled up like over there right now in like the corner of this place, and like I've marked out where I want a little library corner to go. So I reckon that like I could do something really cute with it and make something kind of awesome. Let's sell all of the windows. Like, I mean, let's just do that. Let's sell all of the windows. I think we deserve to sell all of the windows. Choose new ones. Make the place look nicer. Here we go. Perfect. Mirror. They have so much toilet roll. What? Why do they have so much toilet roll? Okay, obviously, I think the house's like design is like low-key kind of ugly in regards to like what they've chosen for the bathroom, like the weird tile and stuff like that, and like the weird marks on the paint. But at the same time, I'm kind of like curious to see what we can do with all of that, because like it's ugly enough to think that like we could rescue it and turn it into something really cool. I just grab this. There we go. Nice. Okay, so now we're just going to run through here, clean up anything that fell down. No leftover appliances. Window by, window by. Window, window, window. So we just leave all of the windows open so this place can be like easily walked into. And at the same time can be used to like, I guess, just prep the rest of our design stuff. Stairs again. And then there. You know what? If that goes there, then we'll probably have to move it back like 2 spaces. So we'll knock this through. There we go. Nice. And now with the stairs, we just set them here. Yeah, perfect. All right, now we're upstairs. Okay, lovely. The upstairs is something we're going to worry about later, though, because it's an absolute mess, and I really don't want to be dealing with something that much of a mess, you know? Like, we already did all of down here. We cleared out all of the boxes and all of the random stuff that this person had bought, and, like, the kind of, like, random stuff that's there, you know? Zanny, in House Flipper 1, can you redo houses? Yeah, you can redo houses in House Flipper 1. The only thing that it doesn't let you do is build walls as freely as it does in this game. Here we go. We'll vacuum all of this up. And then get rid of all of these. Nice. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so we'll get rid of all of these. And that as well, because clearly it needs a fresh coat of paint. I refuse to, like, just leave that there. No. We're flipping the house to make it look better, okay? That's the job we were hired to do by the random guy. Unless we just did it ourselves, in which case that's the job we told ourselves to do, you know? You know? Yeah, you know? Ugh. EP again. Zanny streams at night for me. True. True. It's like EP hours, isn't it? I've got the EEP right now. I'm feeling the EEP. I don't know what's beckoned me to feel a little EPier than normal. Probably because of the fact I started my day at like 7. But I'm feeling the EEP. I'm having a little yawns, you know? There we go. Sounds like the air mattress is disagreeing with it. Not in the slightest. The air mattress is actually great. The only thing that, like, I had to be up at like 7 a.m. to sign for like the washer dryer that I needed, because, you know, as much as it sounds, as strange as it sounds, I do need clean clothes. Okay. Oh, this feels like such a waste of space here. We'll see if we're able to make like a decent bathroom under the stairs. Maybe like something small. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. And Voltaire Belmont, thank you for the super. When you realize Zanny doesn't want the buyer to survive since he made Victorian stairs. It's just one little shove. One little shove fixes everything. Just a little push. Don't think about it. Oh, these are huge. Oh, we're going to have to... This could still be a bathroom, but it's not going to be a shower room. Oh, hey, what was this room? Oh, no, there's another room. Oh, no. Oh, what is this? Oh, no. Oh, of course there's another bathroom. Why wouldn't there be? Oh, I don't even want to pay attention. Oh, no, give me my coffee. I don't want to pay attention to the upstairs. No, no, I don't like that. No, 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 no. No, no, no. All right. Instead of paying attention to that, let's pay attention to this. We make this a... Sell that. Okay, here's the plan. Sell that different type of stairs. Okay, we go with stairs. What we do, go with these types of stairs. Change the color. Black wood, we used these before. We don't have it be closed. We use it open B or open A? Open B. We take open B. The stair railing is glass here. Stair railing color. Silver because metal. And now... Oh, that's better. That's so much better. The glass... Oh, okay, okay. Okay, that's a great start. Great start. Now we start changing everything in the place. Now we find better floor finishes. So what we'll do is we will... No, fun stuff. That's A. Sleep well. Sleep tight. Yeah. Surface finishes. What we'll do is we'll grab that. And we will take a... You know what? We'll take wood again. We did really good with wood last time. Let's take warm wood again. Cedar planks with a improved cut. So what I want to say is like let's go with like a slack cut pattern. Increase the size to a 1. We'll take 3 of those. Oh, that looks so much less tired as well. Oh, I like that. Oh, I really like that. That's nice. That feels really sweet, you know? There we go. Perfect. Just put these here. And nice. We need the famous Feng Shui guy from YouTube. Wait, which guy is that? Here we go. Nice. Oh, okay. Almost done. Alright, I don't think the kids could mess this up too much. You know? Like, if there were children involved in whoever we sold this to, like, I don't think they could mess things up. Could they? Sort of. All right. How is the progress on my house? Slow and steady, but going good. We're going with like these nice colors. Also, we can get rid of that little cupboard under the stairs bit now. Welcome to open plan. Welcome to open planning, everyone. Oh, goodness. All right, let's get going. All right, I'm thinking... Here we go. Yippee, oak planks. Yippee, destruction. Yippee, yippee, destruction. Okay, upstairs. No, we don't go upstairs. Boo, boo, upstairs. Boo. Okay, downstairs. Oh, we need to get rid of that. Good. Okay, that's all gone. We add more of the planks to fill out the gap. Wonderful. Okay. The walls, I think this cream is like weirdly good for the walls, but upstairs doesn't exist. Delulu. Yep, full Delulu. Upstairs isn't real. Delulu is in fact the Solulu. I don't know who neglected to tell you, but that's very important to know. All right, material. Smooth. Well. What goes with the floor? Something warm, maybe? Maybe like an orange, but a pale one. Let's see what a pale orange looks like. Not quite it. Not quite it. You know? I want to ride that hammer. Netherlings, no, you're squishy. Don't do it. Don't do it, darling. You're squishy. You'll never make it out in one piece. Not that one. I'm thinking maybe wallpaper. Maybe wallpaper might be the way to go. Not wallpaper. Let's say like a blue, but like a different blue. It's kind of the same blue as downstairs. I kind of like that. Can we eat the paint? No, don't eat the paint, Netherlings. Don't eat the paint. Never eat the paint. Don't do that. Let's try out a few more. There's a few more I'd like to try out here. We can make it purple, like there was a netherling in the goo. No, no netherlings, no netherlings. Not there. Marble. Huh. Huh, what are we thinking? All right, I'm thinking... Oh, let's go with, the square wallpaper. Let's try that. You know, I have this feeling that the square wallpaper might work. All right, who are you geometrically? Yeah, I can live with that. That'll work. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. And Jivvy. Yeah, Jivvy. Thank you for the 2 months, darling. Thank you very, very much. Let's go. The illegal Netherling 25 color. The illegal. There's a. Is that like food dyes, like red 18 or something? You guys become food dye. You become impossible to like consume. Oh, nice, nice. Nice. Disclaimer, no netherlings were harmed in the decorating of this house. Exactly. No netherlings were harmed directly. Indeed, Britt. Thank you for the super. I fully agree. No netherlings were harmed in the making of this house. Oh. Huh. I like that. Goodness. And of course, Young Caledonia, thank you very, very much for the super. Zanny, please don't dip your paint roller in netherling goo. No promises. What if I dip my paint roller in netherling goo? I'll paint the walls netherling. I'll do it. I'll paint all of the walls netherling color. We'll add like a wooden trim down the bottom as well. I'm just doing this now so that it looks good. All right, we'll just put this up here. Yeah, this is nice. This is good. That's good. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Goodness, here we go. I'm so cozy with this stream right now. I'm like too cozy for my own good. What is going on here? The demon's too deep into his cozy time. One sec. One sec. The demon needs to wake himself up a bit. Whoa! The demon needs to wake himself up. Oh. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, Demon's getting too cozy. Demon caught himself like leaning for a honk shoe then. Oh, Demon's already down some coffee. Demon was leaning for a honk shoe. My goodness gracious. My goodness gracious. Oh, I'm too cozy even for myself right now. What did I do? No wonder. Is this what it's like for all of you? Is this what it's like for all of you? Netherlings, do something to wake me the fuck up. Hit me in the fucking head or something. Dude, oh, woo. Is that what it's like for all of you guys? I get that I had an early start this morning, but bloody hell. My vibes are my cozy vibes infecting myself? What that friendly fire enabled for the fucking lobby, right? Bites you. Yeah, Netherlings, start some fucking fires. Do something. You finally understand how cozy your streams are. Right. I had an espresso before I started and I downed a freaking coffee. And I was like, oh, this is so cozy. The music's so nice and everything feels so relaxing. This is so lovely. Right? Fire? Yeah, start the fires. Do the thing. I'm giving you permission to start fires. My goodness. I mean, I get it. I get that I've been working very hard the last little bit, but also, like, come on. And let's go. 𝓂𝓻, thank you very much for the 1 month. Did someone say a fire? Yes, it is a fire. Let the fire begin. Let the fire begin. Welcome to the EP Netherling experience. Yes, this is how we feel every time. Oh my goodness gracious me. I was catching myself being like, oh my days. I can't come back if I fall asleep on stream. I can't. My God. Oh my days. Goodness gracious me. I was feeling too cozy. You guys got me feeling way too cozy. I was feeling too comfortable. You guys make me too comfortable. And of course, 𝓂𝓚 arson, nom the tail, background heavy metal. All right, there we go. Jules, thank you for the 20 gifted members. Thank you, Jules. Thank you very much, Jules. The sacrifice. Mwah. Thank you, darling. Okay. Didn't I almost fall asleep mid-stream once? I did. I can't remember what stream it was. I think it was a collab though. And I remember being there and being chilling and I caught myself like slumping forward again, but this time actually like full like bump. I remember I was like do bump and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, I remember thinking like, what is that? And then of course Club's Corner Toad. Thank you very, very much for the super. Don't need to ask us twice. Heck. And 𝓂𝓚 as well. Netherling fire. Netherling fire. Let the Netherling fire begin. Hey guys. Something. End of stream. I don't know. Something. Nye, thank you very much for the dono. Fire. Thank you very much, darling. Sorry, y'all made me too cozy. I wasn't vibrating. Eat the dice. Oh, my die. Oh, I didn't take a picture of my dice box either. Something. I will read some of the 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 X Zanny I'm using for tomorrow's example in class. something. My days. I need to hit 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 up and be like, hey, I wrote this, please. If you see this out of context, please understand, I'm not writing smut about us. I needed to use an example, and I knew that that you were cool with it. 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻, I swear, I'm not. Then again, I feel like 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 would be into that. I feel like he'd be into that. He calls me his on stream and says that he would never let me marry, never let me go out with, his daughter because I'm his, which is kind of wild. And Bold Impact as well. Thank you for the 2 months, Bold Impact. Laughing Netherling fire. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. I'm not writing smut about us. I'm just writing smut about us. It's educational thing, you know? My brain skipped over, right? That's such a wild declaration. Indeed. And Spades, Alistair's beloved. Something, arson. Mwah, get jump scared. Okay, okay, there we go. There we go. All right, I'm back up. I'm back up. There was Netherlings set fire to things, and suddenly it's like, ooh, let me feed off of your energy. You know, it's that one. I'm feeling charged again. My goodness. And Stormy Resident Snow Club Netherbrand's Resident Spider Catcher. Time for fire. Time for fire. Indeed, I see fire. That was the Ed Sheeran song when he like the little when he was doing The Hobbit. The Hobbit was pretty okay, you know. The Hobbit movies were all right. I didn't hate them. They were all right, you know. They had Benedict. They had Benedict Cumberbatch. That was it. Thank you, Stormy. And then they had Benedict Cumberbatch in them, and they had my mind's gone blank. Gay Sherlock and Watson. There we go. They had gay Sherlock and Watson playing a dragon and a hobbit, which, like, not gonna lie, size difference, but like also at the same time, you know, like good on them casting those two together. We'll go with the Coolwood ebony panels, and then Benedict Cumberbatch. Benedict Cumberbatch. Indeed. Cut pattern. Here we go. Slats. Slat. There we go. Martin Freeman. That's it. Martin Freeman. Fucking hell. Martin Freeman. Gay Sherlock and Watson. Sherlock and Watson, but gay. Sherlock and Watson, but gay. Why am I like this? Why am I fucking like Sherlock and Watson but gay? Fucking I see you here, okay? I know the Super Whoolock people moved to being VTuber fans. I know how it goes. Okay. Oh my days. Oh my day. I went on one of my. Okay. So I'm having like a little coffee and catch up with an old friend tonight, right? Old friend. And like, I'm gonna surprise I'm gonna surprise him because I went on his old Tumblr and I've got Tumblr receipts. I've got old Tumblr receipts, and I'm gonna surprise him with old Tumblr receipts. In case you ever wondered if your Oshi was a devil, I dug through his old Tumblr until I found the super. It wasn't the Super Whoolock he was into. It was, but like it was something similar. And I've got the receipts there, and I'm like, I'm ready to hit you with cringe. I hope you're ready. That looks lovely. I fucking love that. Like I have your Super Whoolock. Am I even over a minute? That's where you're at, Incubus. I like being devilish, though. I feel like there's a certain level of, like, teasing. Some people don't get it. I made the fucking awful mistake of, like, looking through the withheld comments from my, like, VODs. That was an awful mistake I made, like, last night. I looked through, like, the comments withheld on my VODs. They're usually the ones that, like, the filter catches. Because I was like, sometimes it catches, like, normal comments from, like, you guys. And I was like, let me just make sure that, like, no normal comments, like, were there. And, like, I was looking through and literally like why would you do that? Because sometimes Netherling comments got caught. Like even like, and that's why you're perfect as Zander Netherbrand. I am Zander. What do you mean as Zander Netherbrand? I am Zander Netherbrand. Okay, from head to toe to devilish tips of my devilish horns. There's never been anyone more Zander than me. There never will be. There never is going to be. There never shall be. They can't imitate. They can't impersonate. Okay? All they can do is watch in awe as their pupils dilate. All right? Simple as. There is no one who could ever be akin to Zander Netherbrand. All right? Let's get that straight. As Zander Netherbrand. So anyway, I was like looking through. I made the mistake. That's what I meant. I know. I just wanted to play off you a little bit. It's all right, darling. There you go. But yeah, I was like, I looked through and I was like, someone was like, I was like mad because it was one of my collabs from like 4 months back. And someone was like, because like, I don't check, in case you guys can't tell, I don't check that filter very often. But I saw it and I was like, I wanted to make sure because I noticed like a couple of Netherbrand, like Netherling comments, Netherbranded comments, Netherling comments, were like, were like getting caught by it. And I was like, huh. Because it was like a couple more lately, and I was like, huh, maybe it was the influx of new people. But anyway, I was like, huh. And I was like, someone was like going off like, why are you bullying your collab partners so harshly? And I'm like, what? And they're like, are you trying to be funny? Fuck you. And I was like, huh? Darling, I'm sorry. This is how boys interact. Did I tease your Oshi too hard? Oh no. I was like, wait, I'm sorry. This is how like we interact. I'm like, oh, what? I'm like, you're not trying to be funny. You are funny. Like, I was like, what? I was like, am I teasing your Oshi too hard? I was like, nah. Bullying each other is a love language, right? I get that it was like it wasn't an FSP person or like anything. But like I was like, huh. And I sat there for like a good minute, and I was like, huh. Do I sometimes tease too hard? No. I think I have pretty good taste when it comes to my teasing. I think I do. My take is that I never started, I always finish it. But that's it, you know? And I was like, no, I'm right. Am I the problem? Am I the drama? I was like, no. Honestly, I think it's a thing where like, people are naturally protective of their Oshis. And I see that. I get that, right? I totally get that. Like, so I don't blame anyone in the slightest for getting a little bit protective of their Oshis at all. In fact, I like fully understand that more than they would realize. But also at the same time, I'm like, huh. I guess maybe you go pretty hard with the playful bullying, but I wouldn't go cuz. Right, I go hard with the playful bullying, but I think that's because I have a pretty good way of reading people and knowing where their limits are. You know, like I'm able to go a little bit, like Roscoe, for example. I'm able to go a little bit harder with people, with like Roscoe than a lot of people, because like Roscoe knows his limits, and like Roscoe is someone who like can clap back if he needs to, right? Or look at Harker, for example. Right? Harker's good as well. Harker's like an angry little guy. So it works, you know? Watching one of the many British VTubers, bullying is integrated into my head as normal. It's true. It's part of being British. Not that I am British. I'm from the underworld, but I spend enough time sort of around them. Like I said, they're next to each other, you know? They're adjacent. It's why have you ever wondered why so many demons are British? Okay. Look at the rundown. Have you ever wondered why so many demons are British? It's because they're next to each other, okay? The EU might not have freedom of movement with the UK anymore, but the underworld has freedom of movement with the UK. We can move between the two freely. More Brexit, more like demon enter. There I go making Brexit jokes. I think it's nice y'all can tease each other for sure. And Brit, resident sleep avoider, thank you very much for the super. I think if you aren't all grown adults who can speak for themselves or something, if something bothers them. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know, and you know, I've had times where like, you know, like I have had times where like I've spoken with people and been like, hey, you know, did I go a little too hard on you? You know, I do that. I do actually, believe it or not, I do sometimes tap people on the shoulder and go, hey, did I go a little too hard with you? And like, I'm yet to have someone say I did go too hard with them, you know? But I think that's because of the fact that like I do tend to like fucking psychos. I tend to like people who are a little bit you know, I don't know how else to describe it. Fucking psychos. I love it. If my collab partners are sane, I don't want them on my channel. I want them away from me. Me with 𝔂𝓻. Me with 𝔂𝓻 being like, yeah, let's go. 𝔂𝓻 and I in each other's DMs calling ourselves the parasocial Oshis. We're like, yeah, you know what? If it's a nether keto, you know they like them parasocial. Oh goodness, mentally stable, not on my channel. Oh goodness gracious, parasocials. Okay, I'm stealing that. I'm stealing that when I DM 𝔂𝓻 next. I'm stealing that. The parasocials. The paras. The parasocials. Just watch. I'm gonna bet now that 𝔂𝓻 will rock up to this, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, no, I'm ready for it. I rocked up the 𝔂𝓻 stream last night to tease him, and then he ends up talking to me about dragon dick. So you know, we'll see how it goes. We'll see. We'll see. Also, you guys somehow perked me back to life. That was stronger than the freaking espresso. I swear. Netherling setting fire might actually feed me. Like, my goodness. Dragon what? Dragon dick. Dra 99% sure I started watching you because 𝔂𝓻 raided into one of your house flipper streams sometime in the past few weeks. Yeah, I think 𝔂𝓻 raided in like I think it was either after I got my 2.0, which by the way, I am still fucking loving. I thought the feeling of having my 2.0 would get less in time and I'd be less excited about it as like time went on. No, still in love with it. Still absolutely drunk in love with it. Okay, still love the fucking look, love that I can pop a coat on, love everything about this, love having netherlings on my shoulder, love looking like this, love getting to do everything for you, love it all. Like I thought it would get less with time. No, still perfect, still surrounded by netherlings, still ideal, still happy, still absolutely fucking blissed out, still love it. There's context that's arguing not about dragon PP, but it's funnier like this. Exactly. Well, it was like the lamp I bought. For the elderlings here. If you guys remember, the lamp I bought was a dragon was a dragon dick. I still love your first outfit though. Oh no, I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love that outfit. And 𝓂𝓻 Club Netherbrand's peanut. Let's go. What a Netherpresso will do for you. Why, thank you, 𝓂𝓻. Thank you very much, darling. But no, I love the outfit in a way, okay? Because, like, I will trash it and I'll say, like, I wasn't about it and I was, all of that. But I think it's because it needs to be contextualized, right? So, in regards to, like, the outfit, right? It felt better as a show outfit, like a 3D. Like, if I was doing a live concert and I had to choose between this and the other outfit, other one every fucking time, but like day to day being cozy, being this, it didn't feel like it quite fit the tone, like tonally it wasn't like quite there, so like do you get what I mean? There's like, if this feels like more me on a day to day, while the other one feels like I'm gonna put it on when I'm gonna hit something on stage, like there's a certain showmanship to the other, because Voltaire Belmont, thank you for the super, because you are dragging Richard around, right? Tee-hee-hee. 2.0 is my favorite. Well, heck, that's because I only think that my 2.0 is like this because it spent so much more time in the oven. Like my 2.0 spent a lot of time in the oven. Like more so than like a 2.0 necessarily should. Like a lot. What the fuck is wrong with me? I blame you. But no, for context, I needed a lamp, right? And I wanted to buy just a lamp when I was living abroad. And the problem was that like I needed to pay for the lamp to be delivered, right? But every single lamp on this site was classed as like fragile cargo. And because it was like classed as fragile cargo, there was an extra delivery fee attached to it. And of course, I don't want to pay an extra delivery fee just to like, you know, get a lamp, because like I wanted to be able to read in bed, right? Because like I actually wanted to be able to read in bed and sort of just, you know, like chill, right? Because believe it or not, I like to read. I read quite a lot. I love reading my TTRPGs. I love doing all of that, right? So I was looking through, and there was like a surcharge for like the fragile cargo and like needing to be looked after and packaged. And then while I was scrolling through and like looking at like other things, there was like a different lamp that was like glowing and like bioluminescent, right? And I was like, and it had a little video attached, and it was like, this actually lights up a room really fucking well. And I was like, wait a minute, this is a lamp that lights up a room really, really well, like really, really well, to the point where like, it had like a soft, like blue light to it. And I was like, oh shit, that's actually like good. And like, I was like, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna buy this and see how it is as like a lamp, right? Because it was cheaper than the actual lamps because it didn't have the freaking like surcharge to it where it was like, oh, fragile cargo. So I got it, right? And like put it on the side, and I like turned it on when I got it, and it was so good. I still stand by this. It was the best fucking reading light I ever had, right? No, not once did my eyes get sore. It was like a soft enough blue glow to the point where it like illuminated the words, and like, but at the same time gave like enough illumination to the words for me to like also be able to read them clearly, and also was like good to have, right? And like, I was like, this is so good. And it was only like 25-30 bucks, and I was like, this is like the best lamp I have ever had, you know? And sure, maybe it was an artistic depiction of like a dragon in another context, but like at the same time I was like, this is like kind of really good. So, you know, I kept it for like a good like year and a half, and that was like my reading light for like a good year and a half, because yes. I don't have it anymore because I had to throw it out when I moved, because I really did not want to walk that through customs and explain it through customs of why I had that, because it did have an internal power source, and you have to unpack it when you go through customs, and I really didn't want to get pulled. I knew I was going to get pulled over when I went to like Japan, and I knew I was going to get like stopped like I normally did. And yeah, I was right to not pack it. It would have been a really weird conversation to have, to be like, hey, so don't be weird about this. It's a reading lamp, I swear. Okay, it's a good dragon. Okay, this is a good. Such a weird conversation for me to have on stream. It's a good dragon that I use for reading, okay? And I will stand by, because I sent my cousin like a thing of that, of the lamp, and like they were like, shit, get rid of that. And I'm like, no. And only for reading. Yes, and only for reading. This is a weird conversation indeed. Where is Rise? I don't know if I've told Rizar that story. I don't actually know. I might have to tell Rizar that story sometime. Wait, that might actually be really funny if I told him that one. I feel like Rizar would appreciate that one. There we go. Nice. There we go. And of course, Spades, Alice's beloved. Thank you very, very much for the super. Been feeling sick and lightheaded lately, but thanks for always being comfy cozy. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Don't you worry in the slightest. I am here to be comfy cozy. And even if you do get sick, then heck, I will happily give more audios of you being sick and taken care of. That's the rule, Netherlings. When you guys get sick, you get the audios where you get cared for by something. I don't know. I want to do another like taking care of something audio, you know. Not like a full like whatchamacallit? Not like a full like potion boy one again. But like I want to do okay. So I had like ideas, I had thoughts, theories, queries. I was thinking something along the lines of like I wanted to say, like, an eldritch horror from, like, the void keeps you as, like, its pet or something like that, you know? I wanted to go with, like, that. But, like, not in a weird, like, kinky way, but in, like, a really innocent way where, like, this being is, like, totally removed from, like, the laws of what's normal, you know? Like, that was what I was thinking. Obviously, like, I'm not going to start working on that until the siren's done. The siren is, like, almost done, I swear. My fucking dumbass, stupid incubus ass, my stupid, dumb incubus ass, stupid self was like, I'll just mix a custom thing for the sea from, like, a bunch of different scraps that I have and make it, like, good. And I'll just do that. And I did it, right? But someone hit me in the fucking head next time, I go, oh yeah, I can totally just do a custom mix for this because it triples my fucking workload every time. And I always convince myself that I can like I can do that. I can triple my workload totally fine. Like I always think it's not as much work as it is. And then when I do it, I'm like, bruh, they're this stupid incubus ass with its stupid incubus self, you know? Hi, Rizos. Rizor's stomping on it. If you guys had arrived 5 minutes ago, it could have been a moment. I want you all to know that. 5 minutes ago, it could have been a great moment. It would have been very clippable, okay? You're 5 minutes too late. You need to work on that. Come on, you guys are getting complacent. You could have got cursed content. You could have got some really cursed content. Like, my days. What were you doing? Hi, Rizors. Dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Indeed, you could have got some hella cursed content. You could have had some real bouncy cursed content. Now, what were you guys doing with Rizor 𝓂𝓻𝓽? What were you guys doing over there? What were you up to? I don't actually know what the schedule was meant to be for the day. Was it... I'm completely freeballing. Were you guys doing Hello Kitty? Was it Hello Kitty? Was it Malaysian snack tasting? That was it. Malaysian snack tasting. Yes. What do indeed? Were the Malaysians tasty? Did he eat the men and women, or was it just the children since they were going for a light snack? Was it like the whole family, or like? Are we talking about was it you know like high body fat, low body fat? Did he cook them before? Zanny, not the Malaysians. Zanny, no. It's not cannibalism if it's a dinosaur, though. It's not. Like it gives because it's just the rules of nature. Zanny, no. He is a dino. Exactly. Phrasing Zanny. What do you mean phrase it? We're past the point of phrase. I'm scared. Malaysian 10 out of 10. Well, he's a dinosaur. I assumed he would eat people. Is that me being weird? if I assume the dinosaur, the dinosaur would eat people? Is either way. Did you guys enjoy? Did you guys enjoy? Right, Rizar doing his thing, giving you guys a little bit of the Malaysian snack tasting. I hope you had a good time. We had a lot of sour snacks. Interesting. I did a oh, what was it called? I did a Eastern European snack tasting where I ate a bunch of Polish snacks. I want to say not too long after my debut. It was one of my first hand cams. It was one of the ones where I got to enjoy eating some like not like Malaysian snack, not like Polish snacks, but like yeah, they were Polish, but they were also like from like all of Eastern Europe. They were kind of like a little, I guess, just general Eastern European snackishness. It was the ones where I sucked on the meat sticks, if you guys remember that, like those. Sorry for the scorched furniture. We were waking up at Incubus. I was feeling a little eepy, in case you couldn't tell. Yeah. You bought too many sour snacks instead of sweet ones. Instead, every time you mention something Polish, I get a jump scare. Yeah, you know, they were like the little kielbasas. You know, for those who are Polish, or like the little kielbasas. They you know the ones in the orange packaging, the long bendy pieces of meat. I saw a clip of you mentioning these meat sticks things. Yeah, the meat sticks. They're essentially meat sticks, and sometimes they can be filled with cheese that you can like bite into, but I like to suck on them because like the meat kind of melted a little bit, you know? Yeah, cabanos. There we go. Cabanos. That all sounds wild out of context. Wild. What, something wild, Dio. Wild, Dio. Bendy pieces of meat. What? Listen, I'm just an Incubus. Y'all are the ones with the dirty mind, okay? You guys are the ones with the dirty minds. See, this is why it's so easy for me to just do my thing and end up with 𝓱𝓸𝓼𝓽 x Zander Netherbrand, whatever's as my examples, because for tomorrow's little writing stream, because you guys are devils. You made us this way. Innocent. I'm innocent. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm innocent. This could totally fit. It doesn't fit. We'll make it fit. No, we won't. We can't make that fit. Maybe there's like a smaller version. Perfecto. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. We'll steal the idea from like the other room. Also, Rizos, do you want to see a really cool room I designed? Do you want to see a really cool room? This way. Come with me. Netherlings, take care of your Rizors. Netherlings, we're crossing the street with Rizors now, okay? So make sure that you take their hands so they don't get lost, okay? Don't let them wander into the street, all right? They're little dinos. They have like stubby little legs, okay? Make sure they don't get lost. Hold hands. Every Netherling, find a Rizor to hold on to, and every Rizor, find a Netherling to hold on to, all right? Here we go. Just this way. Don't get lost. Hold tails. Exactly. Hold tails. There we go. Twink Zanny x Twink Rizar. People must see that. Twink Rizar? My goodness. All right. So this was intended as a basement, right? This started off as a dingy little basement down below, but I figured I could turn it into a little Airbnb room. Right? And I like turned a dingy little basement into a fully equipped Airbnb like live-in place where you've got everything that you need. You've got like a lovely little basement. You've got some sky blue walls. You've got a lovely bathroom here, right? All completely done from the ground up. And heck, you know, it looks lovely, right? We've gone with like a beach theme almost with this. Twink Rizar is cursed, agreed. And Wild Monarch, thank you for the super. Grabs a Rizor and flies off into the sky. If a Rizor and a Netherling have a baby, do you think it would make a pterodactyl? Because the Netherlings can fly. And the Rizors are dinosaurs. It would just make like a desert pterodactyl. Because the Netherlings are jelly. They're jelly sheep demons. And the Rhizors are cupcake dinosaurs. So it would just make like a dessert pterodactyl. Right? Like, do you not think so? Like a jelly cupcake pterodactyl? Or a dessert dragon. Ooh. Dessert demon dragon. Okay, it would make the Ender dragon, but made of dessert. I see you. I see you. I respect it. A purple-orange thwagon. Thwagon? Thwagon. Rhizar once said, "Thank God I'm not a twink." I mean, true. It's a hard knock life for the twinks. It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life for twinks. It's a hard knock life for twinks. Da 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 da. Everyone rides with the VTuber national anthem. Getting hurt and getting hurt and kicked around. Oh my god, they do get kicked around. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait, they do get kicked around. Wait a minute. It is a hard knock life for them. Need more buff VTubers? Why do you think I got them to make me bigger? And resounding rise, they give it the super. Give us a few million years of evolution and they'll become nether chickens. Ooh. Something, something, nether chicken jockey. I'm really original. There we go. Nice. Isn't that a Hakito? Oh shit, yeah, because Haka became like a demon bird. Little by little, you're changing your body shape. True. Well, comes with being a bit of a shapeshifter, it happens. Where are my Barramen at? Invicta. Go get them. We're... Lamau Invicta. How did I know you were gonna say Invicta? Cause like they're like the only Barramen in town. Like, don't get me wrong. Like Tiger's great. I love Tiger. Tiger is wonderful. You know, I don't think I've ever had a bad experience with Tiger. Tiger's one of those people that you can just like sit down with and just enjoy being around. It's insane that facts have only been spoken this stream, right? Right. Isn't that wild? I hate it. One day I want to be wrong. I don't desire to be wrong because I want to be wrong in itself. I just want to be wrong because one day it'll be less painful. One day me being wrong will be less painful, you know? Like, it'll be less painful than the facts that come out. It's sometimes better to live in a beautiful lie than in a malevolent truth, you know? Oh, wow, that's a fucking good one. Oh, wow, someone quote that. That's fucking good. Why am I so eloquent today? It's better to live in a beautiful lie than a malevolent truth? What the fuck? See, body types. Unless we have a variety of those still. It's easier to tell everyone apart by just the silhouette. True. Could you imagine if we copied and pasted everyone as just Zander? Just the wing over and over again? Prep for the writing stream has been getting me more eloquent. It's better than beautiful than I'm more level in truth, right? Fuck me. Run it back. I have a question about the smut stream. Will it be archived? Yes, it is. It is an educational stream. If you think like it is an educational stream, it is going to be like my other streams, which have been educational. So it's not going to be me being like horny on main, essentially. As much as it is like a writing stream, and it is a writing stream regarding like how to write smut, it is not going to be me essentially like just going over and over again like horny stuff. It is actually going to be about like the mechanics of writing. It's going to be about like how to write romantic scenes and how to write like, you know, those types of scenes in that way, you know. Now I am actually going to take the topic matter like seriously and treat it like I would any other type of writing that I would do, like any of the scripts that I've done. So it's actually going to be like genuine educational stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, we will have a very good time. I will make some jokes. I will show you guys some BlazLust smut or that I've written for an example, okay? But like, you know, it is going to be like essentially treated like just a regular one of my like educational streams. I can't call it regular because like nothing about the fucking educational streams ever ends up being regular. They always end up being oops. They always end up being fucking unhinged. But like, you know. How does educational as this demon can manage? Always very educational and very child-friendly stream. Hey, do we have any kids in chat? Better fucking not. Dead silence, yep. Good, that's the reaction I was hoping for. When Zander smiles and asks if there's any kids in chat, the silence from the chat. That was the first time the chat has stood truly still for a fucking while. I'm a 24-year-old minor. Okay, but I asked for your... Okay, but like, I asked if you were a kid, not what your job was. Did I sentence you to go down the mines for something? What did you do to deserve it? It's a hard knock life. Close enough. "26-year-old who's together." I got ID'd for a bottle of fucking wine the other night. Oh my days. I got ID'd for a bottle of wine. I had my hair all the way down, but like... My god, I got ID'd for a bottle of wine. Like, who in the world? Wait, what's the drinking age over there? 18! I know that it's like, oh, if you look below 25, they're meant to check. But my gosh. I'm 28. Sorry, I'm looking down the barrel of 130 and it's not looking bright. But... You get my point. Demon aging like fine wine, right? I know. Who knows? I might be able to escape the inevitable specter of twink death. Who knows? Drop the skin routine, king. Salicylic acid. Salicylic acid will do 90% of the work for you. You don't just need to use it on, like, combination skin. You can literally just use salicylic acid as, like, a regular thing to help exfoliate. That and, like, try and stay out of the sun. Don't use sun creams. Just stay out of the sun in general. Oh, and also be a demon. That helps. Here we go. But picnics. But picnics? What? Okay, you can say but picnics, and that's fine. But also, is there not something incredibly elegant about sitting under a parasol while having a picnic? Is that not something that would be considered elegant? You could sit under a parasol having a picnic while suitors swarm around you, tending to your every need. Too heavy, my frail arms can't carry it. That's perfect. See, keep that up. You'll go literally if your frail arms can't carry it, then you're like a Victorian bride. You know, it would be great. Like always on the verge of being like iron deficient and malnourished for beauty. Oh goodness. And of course, Mr. Johan H, thank you very much for the gifted membership, darling. Mwah. Go on, go get it. Go get it. Thank you very, very much, you hacking sweetie. And Tristian, could you write an FSP musical throws money at you? Yes. Yes. I couldn't write the musical score because, like, I'm kind of low-key. I'm better with writing lyrics than I am with writing the musical scores themselves. I usually had to work with a separate producer whenever I did those. I have been in musicals, but I've never actually written one outright. I've mostly just added to group projects. There was a oh god. There was a musical that one of my friends wrote that made it to oh, where did it make it to? It made it to the Fringe Festival. It like won something. There was something like that. It like made it to a Fringe Festival and it won something. And like it was oh, what was it? It was oh, it was something about something oh, I'll have to try and remember that. But yeah, no. I have like the tiniest bit, but normally I'm better with dialogue and just writing in general. But you get my drift. I think that I could definitely do something. The ceiling there is wrong. You can only see it from a certain light, but something's wrong with the ceiling. There we go. Ballad of the Netherling. But what is there for a Netherling to sing about? Oh no, I'm too well cared for. Oh no, I'm too spoiled. Oh no, I get taken care of like a mean little cat that's owner loves it too much. Oh no, I don't get in trouble whenever I set fire to things. Where's the conflict there? Oh no, my Oshi is in the walls making sure I take care of myself. We sing the song of arson. We sing the song of arson. Literally just Les Mis, but it's just Netherlings. And the whole revolution is literally just over. I won't let you chew on my horns. I got an achievement. Apparently I covered a distance of 8,848 meters. Apparently that's the same distance as Mount Everest is from the ground. Apparently I have Mount Everest with my paint roller. Or eating your dice. Ah yes, the Netherling struggle. Mad that Zander unreasonably doesn't let us eat all of his belongings. Alright, I like this. It's Incubus. That's a lot of painting. I hope Roscoe's doing alright. I saw that he posted on Twitter about trying to get more rest, but I hope that he does. I hope my little zombie's actually like doing alright after the collab. Because like, I send him a little message just to tap in, you know. But like, my dude needs to get some sleep. Like, he's all over the fucking shop. I think it's probably him starting his new exercise routine. I reckon that's what's done it. Because it tends to knock you out when you, like, get into it. And you don't realize how much energy you burn doing it. Like, you really don't. Like, it's a big thing. Like, Roscoe was working out at 1 a.m. Like, he's been doing a lot of streams and no days off. I hope he gets more rest. True. True. I think it's that plus the exercise. I think like, people forget that they actually need to modulate their routine a little bit when they actually do start exercising more. It's a big thing. And Katie, Club Netherbrand's resident hamster. Thank you for the super. Instructions unclear. Nomming your horns. I need those. Yeah, his sleep schedule's been funky for a while, but balls o'clock is the only time he gets to do stuff. Ah. See, we really don't want to baby VTubers, but stuff like that makes it hard not to. Right? Like, no, I see it. I see it. And, you know, like, I see it. I want to baby him. Like, listen, it's not insane if I want to baby him. Like, I work with him. Like, you know. Ooh. Spades, Alice's beloved, thank you for the super. Random question, but have you had instances where you found out someone had a crush on you years later? Yes! So far, I've counted 5 guys who might have had a crush. I think I'm just fucking blind. That's my answer. I've accepted that I'm fucking blind after years. I've accepted that I'm blind, that I will just go through entire, like, however longs with people and, like, just think that they're, like, a really good friend, or, like, they don't like me very much, when actually it's like, oh, really like this one. That was young Zanny. Young Zanny, that is. Older Zanny is like, I know what the fuck you are. Stay away, I have my Netherlings. But at the same time, you know, young Zanny had no fucking clue. Yeah, let me tell you, stupid little Incubus Zanny thought that when people were sitting on his lap in fucking high school, that they just really thought he was a good friend. Young Zanny had no idea how things worked. All right, that stupid little dumbass Incubus. Stupid little guy. Someone needed to, like, kick him. Repeatedly. Someone needed to kick him. Even the Incubus can be dead. Okay, but I was a young Incubus then. I didn't know how things worked. Okay? I was a very young Incubus, okay? I was a silly little young little inexperienced Incubus that didn't know how to be an Incubus, right? And, like, you know, if that's not ripe, if that's not ripe material right there for something, I don't know what is. Okay. Like, I was just a silly little inexperienced incubus. Don't look at me. There we go. And Tristan, thank you for the super. The Ballad of the Neverling. We sing a song of arson, because that is who we will be. Fire, death, destruction, all for cameo who she. Love it. Love it. Wait, let me see her try and get that again. Let me put some vibrato in there. Haven't had to use this one for a while, alright. We sing a song of arson, because that is who we be. Fire, death, destruction, all for cameo she. There we go. Haven't had to use that one for a while. Teehee. Those are the low notes I never get to use. Alright, this room's now cleared. This room is done. We've cleared out this room. Pretty voice for a pretty man. I never did musicals too much, but when I get to do like lower tones, it's where I like, it's my happy place. And resounding rise, thank you for the super. Trade offer, I will eat all your bills so they go away forever. In exchange, I will get a little nibble on your horns. I wish you could eat my fucking bills. I wish you could. I discovered apparently you need to pay for trash collection recently. Living somewhere permanently has drawbacks. Apparently you need to pay for your trash to be collected. Disgusting. Disgusting. Where's the mansion? Did I miss it already? Not in the slightest. You're still here. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We're flipping a really bad house right now so we can afford the mansion. You, right? Britain moment. I thought the council took care of it. Yeah, apparently you need to pay these things called council taxes. Apparently you need to pay them for, like, the police to exist and for your like, garbage to be collected. Like, what the hell? I thought I just threw it in the trash and it disappeared. Like what do you do with that? That is not a British thing. You need to pay for silly council demanding monies, right? Like, what do you excuse me? I have not seen a single police car since I have got here. You're telling me, listen, all right, listen. I mean this in the nicest way, but I'd pay my fucking council taxes and I'd care more about them if the police officers weren't British, all right? And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean, okay? If they weren't British, I would take them more seriously. But the problem is they are British. So I find them so inherently unthreatening. Crazy Dio. So much British hate on this channel. It's deserved. Like, oh no, what are you going to do, Mr. Officer? Tell me off? Hit me with your big heavy truncheon? Like, oh no. Officer, are you going to hit me with your big heavy truncheon? Are you going to show me right from wrong? Is that what you're going to do, Mr. Officer? Turning very Zanny. See, there's a mixture of Zanny yes and Zanny stop it. This is what I aim for every time. Zanny X Officer Rizar. Okay, that's not one. That's not the example I've written, but sure. We love the diversity in chat here. Zanny X Gen 3 officer moment. Oh yeah, it's like Dog Cop, isn't it? Okay, I don't take Dog Cop seriously though. I don't take Dog Cop seriously. Like, okay, I know that's probably like a bad thing for me to say, but because I'm like senpai or whatever the fuck, but also like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm yet to take Paw Patrol seriously, you know? Maybe that dude is going to, is gonna be a good cop, right? A good officer, right? But also, you know, if I want to get away from him, why can't I just throw a rubber ball in one direction? You know? I'll just throw a rubber ball. He'll be gone, you know? Like, oh no, have a Scooby snack. Like, I can't, that is taking me out. Wait, what is taking, wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what did I say this time? Wait, this time I don't know what I fucking said. Fun fact, did you know they actually inflate the sales numbers and like fake the popularity of the dog one from Paw Patrol? The little dog cop from Paw Patrol, they do it. They like falsely inflate his popularity. Durabone will be distracted. I hope he plays into some stereotype of not wanting to act and stereotypically often comes running randomly. Right. That would be cute. That would be cute. That would be really cute. That would be really, really cute. That'd be really, really cute. I think I would like to see. I obviously, you know, we always like to see like the unusual like boyo, you know, doing his thing. I would like to personally see Dog Copperino doing a little bit of good cop, bad cop, you know. I'd like to see Dog Copperino seeing if he can put a little bit of bass in his voice. Maybe let us have a little growl. Let me see if he. Let's see if he's the one that can make us woof, you know. That's what I'm curious for. There we go. LMAO. I mean, let's see. Maybe that's. I'm still waiting to meet the one that can teach this Incubus right from wrong. You know, I'm waiting for whoever could make me behave. Unfortunately, I'm yet to meet anyone at FSP who could make me behave in the slightest. But you know, they tried. I guess they failed, but they tried. I don't think anyone can. Rizar, no, I just ended up making Rizar worse. I ended up, okay, everyone's like Rizar, but to be honest, like, I ended up making Rizar worse, so, you know, I count that as a win on my part, as opposed to anything. Like, that's me walking away with, like, the win there. Rai takes after you, NGLC. Listen, I remember when Rai started being like, I want to be slow burn and not too romantical with any of the boys, you know? I want to take things nice and slow and then Something, something, something. And then he met me, and then it was just like, well, there's Zanny. There's Zanny. It's too late for me now. The Incubus has got his claws in. I'm fucked. You make everyone worse. You bring out their inner something. I don't know what to call it. What can I say? I just have that effect on people. It's not my fault. They just tend to melt. They disintegrate. It's the Zanny effect. Listen, if I could control it, I would, but it seems like everyone just descends into absolute whoredom around me. I make everyone... I don't do it deliberately. I just exist, and then suddenly everyone's like, oh, let's play with the Incubus. Motherly voice, that Zanny boy, he ain't right for you right on my date. Honestly, I admire the way you bring out the chaos in people. It's a talent. It's a talent. It's been refined over many, many years. It's a very Zanny unique gift, you know? It's the power of an Incubus. Did you quote Broski? Did you quote my... You did. You did. You quoted, bro. I see you. You wouldn't do that to us, right, sir? Listen, what do you think works the Netherlings into a frenzy time and time again? I think that's just my Incubus powers. Oh, let's sell all of that. That Zanny boy, he ain't right for you, Ryzar. Don't be so full of myself. Well, who am I supposed to be full of then? Zanny, no. Zanny, no. It's always Zanny, no. It's always Zanny, no. You know what I would answer? Yes. I think everyone I think the chat knows what you would answer. When will it be Zanny? Yes. When will it be good job, Incubus? When is it good job, Incubus time? You know? Hey, we should break this with a sledgehammer. What even is that? Oh, it's gone now is what it is. Never? I don't believe that. When you get the mansion. We said yes to Zanny Lava yesterday. You saw how that went. Okay, but in my defense, Zanny Lava was a one-time experiment. Okay? Zanny Lava was a one-time... You know, you guys were all like, Zanny, yes, during my 3D debut. Y'all loved that. You guys loved seeing my antics in 3 dimensions and seeing the way the Incubus moves in the space. That was something that was enjoyed. Nice. Three 3D Zanny doesn't make us think straight. I should hope not. Oh, that's nice. Some people are in denial. True. I support his rights and wrongs. Yes. Yes. That's what we want here. It's not a cult, it's an alternative thought group. Always down for the Zanny ad, it's good. Okay, that looks really nice. 3D 2.0. One day, if I hang around FSP long enough, right? I'm sure that'll happen someday. Someday. I'd have to hang around FSP for a long while, though. They, like, to the point where they'd get sick of me. They'd be asking for me to leave if I hung around so long that, like, there was 3D 2.0 talk. Oh, my days. Imagine how they'd be like, Zander, you've been here, like, 5 years. You can go. And I'm like, no. No. No, this is ZSP. I'm sorry. Didn't you know? Zander Stage Productions. This is Zander Stage Zander Stage Production. You know? You stopped being in charge here like 5 years ago. It was right after this thing called Debut. No, is that easy? Of course I'm staying. Of course I am. Like, of course I am. Of course I am. Do you... Of course I fucking am. Although I do think that, like, can you stay for 10 years more, a decade more, a millennium more? Listen. I don't ever intend to ever go, all right? I'll be here as long as you want me here, okay? Besides, like, to put it in perspective, right? I wouldn't even go after all of the bad shit at the beginning. If I was gonna hang around for all of that, do you really think I'm gonna leave now when things are a bajillion times better? Like... There's no way in hell that I'm going anywhere. You're stuck with me. Is this a ploy for me to let you out the basement? Because it's not working. Front doors should always open inwards. Better. Zanny would be CEO in the Netherlands, the board of directors. Just imagining cute little Netherlings in like little business suits and glasses. Sat on like the board of directors, just having little squishy jelly talk to each other. Like just like squeaking at each other back and forth and like shuffling stacks of papers with the scribbles on them. No actual business is being done. They're just like doing jelly talk and shuffling papers and just like pretending that they know what they're doing. So cute, right? See, that would be adorable. That's the plan. They'd be like, you know, squeak, squeak, papers back and forth. My heart, that's so adorable. The Incubus just sits there, like being like, like turns to one of the Netherlings, goes, darling, darling. What do you think of the quarterly budget report? What do you think? What do you think? Do you think we should launch another run of FSP doujinshis through our site? Yes. Yes, another run? Hire more artists, yes. Squeak, squeak, squish, squish. Of course, darling. And I just give it a little chin rub and it goes, ha. And that's it. There we go. Now we add the doors. Yes, more. Add more. I want to go with pine doors. I like pine. But, like, not as wide as that. Pine. I like pine. Oh, we should smoke the glass on that if that's a bathroom. There we go. Better. If that's a bathroom, we'll smoke the glass. We'll have that there. Zunderwear is sold everywhere. We'll get you that doujinshi. Oh, it'll happen. I'm not gonna force it. It'll, like, do I think, would I consider it a major life achievement? Yes. Do I want to rush it? No. It'll be when it'll be. Though when I do get it, I'm framing it. I'm like buying a physical copy and framing it somewhere. Zunderwear, the ZSP company uniform for everyone. Bro, I'd be one of those cringe, oh goodness. I'd be one of those, like, if anyone's seen, I almost said Christmas nightmares. Kitchen nightmares, right? Where, like, it's like, this is your staff uniform. You will be expected to pay us for it. You have to wear it to work every day. The uniform's compulsory. Make sure you buy a few. I feel like that with the Zunderwear. I'd be trying to get Zunderwear out there non-stop. There we go. I wonder what we could get this valued at now. Oh, we'll milk the door again. Or smoke the door. There we go. Yeah. Oh. Big stretch. There we go. Big stretch. Wonderful. Big stretch. I hath been pinged. Who hath pinged me? No one hath pinged me. I lied to myself. No one wanted to speak with the Incubus. How did that old saying go? Roses are red, my screams are sussy, no one's gonna catch the Incubusy. And hey, it's winter, thank you for the 7 months, darling. As every stream goes by, I feel myself having the urge to write fanfics about different AUs of you in the Netherlands. These scenarios are so cute. This is how I live in my own head. It's struggle. I live in, like, partial fiction constantly. I think that's what helps with, you know, the weight of living. But at the same time, fucking hell. I think that it's fun to have like the little headcanons and like fantasy about things. It's something that like me and Broski really would really like bond over. It was chill. The weight of living, fucking hell. Someone stop me, what the fuck? Who says that? Who says that shit? You think we can stop you? I don't know, someone needs to. I don't know, call the government or something. Netherbrand can stop you. I wish she could, but she gave up a long time ago. Unfortunately, you all have seen from stream that I do not modulate my behavior. Or, yeah, no, modulate. I don't change my behavior when Netherbrand is in proximity. As much as, as we wish things were different, we've seen how I don't change. Like, wasn't it just the other night where, like, Mother Brand was there and I still turned around and went, oh! Like, I just still pull those out randomly. Yeah. She's used to it. She's so fucking used to it. My goodness. Imagine, like... Imagine going through the process of, like... bearing a child for 9 whole months, right? Having to go through, like, the difficulties of, like, being 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, right? Going through all of the trials and tribulations, having to deal with, like, all of the difficult stuff that comes along with it, the physical, mental, and emotional strain. And then your kid just turns out to be Zander fucking Netherbrand. Imagine that. Imagine how distressing that must be as a concept, right? 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, yes. Este 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, mayor 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 grande. It's a 50-50. I know some of you'd be like, damn, I'd love that. I'd love it if Zander was my child. You know what? I'd count it as a huge win if I had this thing as my child. This thing immediately refers to himself as a thing. Imagine if this creature, this cretinous little viper, was my child. This cretinous little viper. My fucking god. Who do I pick up this language from? What? Why do I speak like this? Cretinous little viper. What the fuck? Who speaks like that? No one Where did they find me? Sometimes I'm like, genuinely, sometimes I wonder where FSP found me. Well, yeah, you speak like that. You know, there are just those moments where sometimes I hear myself and I'm like, why do I speak like this? Cretinous little viper. Fucking hell. Dug you out of the world's poshest dog. Right? They heard the accent and thought they were getting someone refined and fancy. And they did. They just didn't happen to know that he was also like a feral little raccoon of a human being. Well, I should say an incubus being. But you get what I mean. A being, I should say. Who's human? But listen, I'm about as human as fucking 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻, okay? Here we go. Oh, that little counter island's nice. Lamau. Shade. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Humans have pointy ears and cat eyes. Yeah, sure. And fangs. Yeah, sure. Regular old human. Mm-hmm. Teehee. I may have cat eyes, so I told myself when I was 6. Listen. Listen, I will forever torment that man with the little details, okay? He exists in the same space as me that henceforth brought it upon himself. Ah, there we go. See, I got cute little fangies. They're like, ha. I think they made my I think my fangies got a little bit bigger this time around. I think they did anyway. I think my fangies got a little bigger. They're like, ha. Do you see them? Ha. Ah. They should have nudged them to be a little larger. Cute teeth. Yeah. Ha. Hope they get even bigger. Me too. All right, so now we put in beds. So all we need to do now, TV, bed, and we should be good to move. Oh yeah, we'll get a TV stand while we're here as well. You get what I mean. Just like TV stuff. We'll get them one of these dressers, the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 dresser. TV. My goodness, what is it? You can't own a house. You can't own a house without owning a TV. What's all your furniture going to point at? There we go. Sink. Oh yeah, I should probably have those as well. Sorry, demon forgetting. Oh, I should probably have a refrigerator as well. Ah, I keep forgetting humans need to eat. Okay. Let me grab you a refrigerator. Yeah, this'll do. Sorry, I forget humans need to eat sometimes. You know how you guys are. You're so squishy. Like, oh, we need to eat every day. Oh, we need to not die. Perfect. Do you not eat? I don't need to eat like a human eats. I can get my meals from whatever I hunt. Teehee. You're an incubus. You eat that. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What is it that you think I eat? Nothing. 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 Good to know. Good to know. Well, I'm glad you're all already aware of the fact that I am able to sustain myself on pleasurable emotions brought out of others. Glad to know. Glad you know that my feeding it can be as ethereal as I desire. The energy, exactly, the energy. Good. Glad to see no one's propagating the stereotypes. If I'm going to do anything, it's going to be for fun. Let's get a good bath. I think this one will be good. We cut off a bit of the bathroom, but like... I think that actually works better. Looks like a giant sink. Well, it's better to something in the sink than sink in the something, you know? All right, I'm thinking we go with like the Bambino cabinet. We could go up from the floor, actually. I think a floor cabinet, like the Valermo or something. The Valermo. Let's go from the Valermo. Oh, that one's just ugly, though. Wait, but why are some of these things really ugly? We'll take this one, then. You know what? I changed my mind. You don't need a window. I changed my mind. We need a window. Wait, bring it back. I changed my mind. I want the window here again. Wait, I changed my mind. Wait. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. Bring it back. Bring back my window. I changed my mind. I actually want the window now. I changed it. I just want it to be a different type of window. There we go. I'm allowed to change my mind. I'm an incubus. We're changeable. We're changeable little creatures. See? We change depending on mood. Oh, we need toilets. Okay. You know what? I reckon we can flip this for a quick buck now. It's not perfect, but I reckon we can flip it for a profit and use the profit to buy that mansion we wanted. We'll just put in the beds while we're here. And we can, like, flip it for a quick profit. Trust that they'll never see it coming. You'll never see it coming. Dum bum ba na 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 ba ba na na. I say da na 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 na. Let's see how much we can shove this on the market for. Oh, wait, we need to do the outside as well. Oh, we should do the outside. Okay, we'll do the outside really, really quick, and we'll do that in, like, the quickest way possible. The thing we're going to use is probably surface finishes. We'll take the grey stone, please. I'll take the grey stone for 500, Alex. Thank you. Yeah, I'll take the grey stone. Raw material, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll need 6 of those. Grab this. Yep, that's so much better than what was already there. 1, 2. Of course, we'll leave the frame of the house untouched. 3. Oh, it already matches like the walkway as well, so it feels like we're getting a single fluid place. There we go. Oh, you know what we'll do is we'll take this. Now we've scuffed that a little bit, and take this and put this here. There we go. Nice, nice. Guys, don't worry. It's 11 a.m. Might as well stay. It's fine. Time is meaningless. If my stream does not lull you to sleep, then you clearly are not tired. Shit. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. There's the outside, and we'll throw on the surface finish here. And here. Good. Almost done. We only need to redo 2 sides of the house, because then we can have it be on like on a right angle. Nice. Good. Better. It's alright, might as well get something accomplished here. Zanny's my motivation. Hell yeah, Zanny, beam! There you go, you're energized now. Shit, I dropped more stone. It's fine. Zanny, beam. I'm hitting you with the Zanny, beam. See, now you are fully charged and energized. You're ready to roll. I am like a little cappuccino. Like, oh, like, what is it? Like, oh, what the fuck awful brain rot thing that I saw. Oh, what was it? Oh, fuck. I was assassino cappuccino or whatever. Oh, my days. I saw that and I wanted to punch something. And I was like, I hate it. I hate this. I hate this. No. Cappuccino assassino. Ballerina cappuccina. Oh, God. Oh. Burn it. Isn't that the Italian brain rot? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Literal brain rot. I will not condone that brain rot. Like, I'll condone a lot of brain rot, but that's brain rot I can't condone. I'm past condoning that brain rot. That brain rot I can't save. It's, yeah, exactly. It's AI generated Italian brain rot. And I'm like, I don't have that in me. I like, there's a lot of things the Incubus can do. There's a lot of Incu-do's and Incu-don'ts, all right? That one is not Incubusing. I can't reach up there. Shit. You know, maybe we can, like, make it like a cutoff for the second floor. Like, I have a brain rot line that I won't cross, you know? Oh, I could so do this. Oh, let's go. I can do a line without ever setting foot up there. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Uh-huh. We cover up the parts of the planks that are rotted with stone. That's what we'll do. That's what we're gonna cover up the rotted bits of wood with stone. No one's gonna know that we're selling them a house with wood rot. Nice. Bussin'. Incubussin'. Let's go. All right, there. Okay, let's see. Let's sell. I'm ready to sell. 14.23. 14.2 we bought this for. 14.2. Oh, let's fucking go, Kerry Wilson. For a profit of 84,000? Okay, I'll take it, Kerry Wilson. Hey. Thanks, Kerry. Always trust a Wilson. Okay, similar. We cleaned out the front. The inside. We decluttered and made it modern. The kitchen got turned into this sleek, modern kitchen. The bathroom. Again, simple and modern. Other bathroom. Again, just decluttered. I think going for like the uncluttered approach was probably best for this. The hallway, simplified. Now this is my favorite room. They're turned into a bar. Go on, show the other angle. No, show the other angle of the... No, it didn't show the... Oh, fine, continue, no saving the photos. Boo. Boo, it didn't show that I changed the thing into our bedroom. Now. You left a paint bucket and it just gets sold and counted towards the final value of the place. It's fine. You know what I think? Sus. 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 Walt, you sussy baka. All right, let's see. We got 659,000. Where's the mansion? Here we go. The alligator bar. Or we could take the old barn. The Woodson Hostel's not the one, the old but this one. I mean, look at this. The alligator bar, this like old school bar. I think we can turn this into a bloody wonderful place. It's going to take almost all of our money. But this is like a full old giant house here that we're going to turn into something huge. We don't have enough? Oh no, 665, 65. Oh no. Oh, we're like $4 short. Wait. Rich person, hire me to do something. Hi. Oh, we're just a little bit short. Oh, realtor. I know I'm just a little bit short, but we could come to an arrangement, couldn't we, realtor? Couldn't we? I'm sure we could find a way to make this work if we're all willing to get along. I'm just a little bit short, but I promise I can make it up to you. No, fine, you want me to do an honest day's living? Fuck, fine then, screw you. Oh, goodness gracious me. Oh, but what is this? We found a lost child in the forest. bebear@gigmail.com.pin. Hello. Once upon a time, a little girl wandered into a small hut in the forest. Just kidding. No need to alert child services. But our son's close friend is going to stay with us for the whole summer, and our wife and I think we need to prepare the house for double the trouble. Starting with finally fixing the adult's bedroom. Since the kids are big enough to sleep on their own, with a room moved downstairs, there should be plenty of space left for storage with both rooms. We were also thinking to expand the living room so there's enough space for everyone at the table. This will include walling off a part of the porch, which is why we chose to contact a specialist. We hope you can fit the rest of the house. Okay, not gonna lie though. So cute. Zander Sussbrand. Who says that I let them get anything if they fall for that, though? Who says I don't just kill them? Oh, but what the heck? This is magic. Okay, but this is kind of magical, though. Oh, look at that. Is that an apiary? I think that is an apiary. It is an apiary. Oh, nice. Ooh. Knives. This is the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 dream. Damn well better be. Wait. I changed my mind. Maybe I want this house instead of the mansion. Wait, what do they need in here? Oh, it's a little cluttered in there. Oof. Okay, they need a good cleaning. That's clear. They need a really good cleaning. They need nothing in here. They need definitely a cleaning in there. Here should probably be rearranged. Upstairs. Nice. Upstairs, unpack boxes, rearrange stuff, and oh, I like this. Oh, I like that a lot. That's lovely. I like that. That's lovely. That is. That's lovely. That is. All right, let's do some building. Oh, I suppose first of all we need to sell that. And oh, there is selling to be done. What needs to be sold? Oh, the windows? Oh. Oh, they want us selling a bunch. Like a bunch. Oh. Seriously, they're doing all this for just like that random ass kid? Hey, Alan DLN, Club Netherbrand's Mercedes driver, pulls up in an SL65. Hey, Zanzan and Netherlings. I'm also giving this house a merc as well. Pulls Zanny's choker. This thing has to go too. Why, thank you, darling. Much appreciated. And of course, thank you for the 13 months as well. Hecking elderling right there. Oh, oldling. My goodness. My goodness gracious me. There we go. Got room for one more. Teehee. No, I love the little collar. I'm not gonna lie, I love that I got to add my little collar in. Goodness gracious me. Alright. Only a 2 doors? Sorry. Ooh. Sorry, there's no looks like I'm riding. Looks like it's just the 2 of us. It's Goldilocks and the 3 bears. Oh. It is. Wait, I didn't even. Wait a minute. I didn't even clock that. Alright, now we need to buy window. Oh. 2, 3. Oh. Okay, what goes next? What we'll do is we'll vacuum inside. Okay, we'll vacuum inside, make it a little more homely. Can we get a version with 3 bears of Zanny, Rhysar, and Altus? None of them are bears. I'm desperate here. I mean, sure. Yeah. Sure.
Although I meant to stretch. Yeah.
Much better. Teehee. Okay, we'll paint the interior first of all. Who would Goldilocks be in that tonight? Malum. Why would I hesitate? Why would I hesitate? Malum, the careless damsel wandering alone in the woods to go break into wherever, only to be grabbed and devoured by 3 bears, Rhysar, Zanny, and Altus. Sounds about right. Now that's an idea. Yeah, you know the bears ate Goldilocks at the end, right? You know that, right? Like No, they did. No, they didn't. Yes, they did. No, she ran off. That was like the child-friendly version. In the actual one, they ate her. Right. In the Grim version, very much yes. See? See? They ate her like raw. They're bears! What did you think they were going to do? They're literally bears. Was she gonna run away while they called the police? Like, oh yeah, let's have the end of the. Oh yeah, no. So at the end, at the end of the story, the bears call the bears call the cops, and Goldie ends up getting arrested. She plays dumb in court and gets 2 years of probation after for breaking and entering. Like, yeah, no, she doesn't get no. They eat her. They just fucking eat her, alive. Why couldn't she just say no? Because that's my reasoning. Cause okay, bathroom. Oof. Oh, we definitely need to have this in a different space. Malim Cinderellox. You guys got me EP stretching. What the heck? Y'all got me doing y'all got me doing tricks on it. I'm down with the kids. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. Oh, we need to demolish something. What do we need to demolish? Ah. On 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Fucking hell. I'm kind of done with the brain rot fucking words now. They're becoming bleh to me. I've become indifferent to them. Okay, they want to expand this way. Zanny would be Mulan or Jasmine. I desire to be Red Riding. Not Red Riding Hood. It's messed up for real, for real. I desire to be Red Riding Hood. Upon reading that, I now desire to be Red Riding Hood. I didn't before, but you specifically saying that has changed my opinion. Red Riding Hood, let's go. You know when you just like secretly want the bad ending for yourself? Wait though, who's gonna be the wolf? Gen 3 police dog. Like Gen 3 cop dog is gonna be the wolf. Okay, get the vacuum out. Polish this surface out. Nice. Done there. Get the wood grain. Good. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Oh, and we'll do this wallpaper. I like good wallpaper. Look at that. Oh, nice. Save me from the big scary wolf. Oh no. Awoo. 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 Oh, let's get the same wallpaper again. This is lovely wallpaper. Feels a bit like grandparent wallpaper, but you know. They have a cottagecore house in the forest. They're doing their thing. Oh, we can finish the job now. I don't want to call it this early, though, on the job. If we're going to do the job, we might as well do it right, you know? Can we really not just sell that? I'm 88% sure that's junk. Okay, so this is the furniture they want. Oh, these. Oh, I like the honeycombs. I think I'll put the honeycombs next to the bed. There we go. Bookshelf. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, you guys really do want to cram this room full of stuff. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to have to change the layout of things a little bit then. We'll have to move this to here. Rotate this. Grab this, flip it to here. Damn. Damn, Zanny's good. The furniture goes well with the wallpaper. Yeah, I really like how the furniture sits. Okay, I am not picking up those books one by one. Nice. Okay, so what's left for us to do? We've done most of downstairs. I think yeah, we've done downstairs. The only thing that's left is a little bit of upstairs. Okay, sell, 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 sell. Nice. Sell, 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 sell. Yeah, I'm all for selling all of this stuff. It's too old. Okay. What the f... Oh! Secret tunnel? Oh, secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Cute. Cute. Oh, that's so adorable. Oh, that's lovely. Did you ever have like a little den like that when you were a kid? I had one. There was an old like closet that was built in, kind of like this, except had a door in the front. And I would like climb in there. We'll save that till after we buy the furniture, actually. Bed. Table. Table. Sofa. Swivel chair. Wardrobe can go here. Nightstand can go here. Here we go. Nightstand can go here. Watch me stitch this together so quickly. Watch this. Okay, we're going to go like this, okay? One here. One here, so they're on opposite sides. Foot table. Here. We'll sit that until we know exactly what it's for. Chandelier. Right between the two there. Little lamp. Right there. Between the two. Nice. And then we have one more thing to sell. What do we need to sell here? Oh, the old light. Oh, that was right here. There we go. Oh, so then we could literally just move this to up here. Perfect. Okay, and then what we'll do is, I'm not sure what this table was really meant, what this chair was really meant for. It just seems to be a random, like, office chair that's been thrown in. Oh, do you think we can just... We'll just sneak it up there. Okay. 1, 2, 3. It's all hair care stuff. I think putting hair care stuff by the window is fine. Ooh, Tomb of Destruction. I bet that's a reference to Tomb of Annihilation, the Dungeons and Dragons module. I bet that is. Can we put that under the bed? Good. What is that? Stronghold Deck Builder Core Set. My favorite deck builder game is the DC Deck Builder game. I'm really good at the DC Deck Builder game. One of my favorites. Love it. Well, this is just Scrabble. There we go. So what are we missing now? Stains, vacuuming, and trash. Okay, that's easy enough. We can do the stains because we know where they all are. We kind of laid out the room before we did the stains, but that's okay. We'll just get through all of these. Nice, nice. I started because I think what else in the cottage was Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Yeah, Goldilocks and the Three Bears is kind of wild. Okay, good. Now we get out all of the trash. One piece of trash left. Not sure where that is. And now vacuum. Oh, let's move the couch. Let's move the couch. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. We can finally vacuum all the stuff that we need. Great. There we go. Put the couch back. Okay, what else? Just trash and stains. Memo to self. Never put down the furniture before the big clean. Otherwise, you end up playing this game. What else is there? Trash and stains. One piece of trash. I hear it. Oh, it's a it was ghost trash. Okay. There's a stain. And under the bed there. There we go. Finished job. 2 stars. Excuse? Excuse? Oh, okay. Oh, they wanted me to paint the outside. Oh. They scared me then for a second. I thought they were going to tell me that I hadn't done something. Oh. I thought it told me job done with 2 stars. Oh. Scared me for a hot second there, didn't it? Oh, my days. I thought I was in trouble. My goodness gracious me. Oh, do not play that game with me, game. Oh, my goodness. My perfectionism was about to get violent there. I was like, how dare you give me 2 stars? Did I not perform something correctly or to your standard? How dare you? How dare. Right, how dare they tell the Incubus he isn't perfect in all ways? There we go. Okay, next up is the apiary. I'll buy some stuff for here. Oh, 2 blanket bundles. Easy. Two blanket bundles. A picnic basket. Candle. Vase. And 2 pillows. 1 pillow, 2 pillow. And done. There we go. 40,000. That's enough for us to buy our mansion. Delightful. All right. That adds to the front. The interior has been overhauled and turned into a much nicer version of itself. Oh, we've added the nice little table for 4. That's good. I do love the inside, though. It's so rustic. That's been turned into a nice little spare bedroom. I like that. I like that. I love your house. It looks straight out of a fairy tale. Benedict Bear. He's kind of handsome. Thank you. And now it's also functional thanks to you. Do the kids like it? They keep running around screaming, so I assume it's a yes. Whoops, sounds tiring. Benedict. Speed it up, buddy. At least we've got... At least we're glad that our Teddy has someone to play with. And Goldie is a sweetheart too. At least while she doesn't have a sugar rush. I think that she isn't used to eating fresh honey. Aww. Ah. Adorable. Adorable. Damn kids. Damned kids. Damned kids. Their son is named Teddy, and it's got Teddy and Goldie. My goodness gracious me. But we have enough to buy that mansion at last. So what we'll do is we'll take a purchase and then we'll have a little look around. All right, everyone. We have a house to purchase. Actually, how much was that place we just looked at? How much? I mean, it's way cheaper, but also like the alligator bar, I feel like we could do it. We could do a lot with here. Finally, mansion. Confirm. You know, we could move our office to there and sell the family home and see how much. Nah, I kind of like the design of it. All right. Now, it's getting a little late, so what we'll do is we'll have a little inspect around and then we'll start our little chill down wrap. That'll be the plan. All right. So immediately I'm seeing that this is like Freddy Fazbear's or something. They got alligators here, coffee time. We got Mrs. Alligator here. Okay. Pizza and playroom. All right, let's have our little look around. The green is ugly as hell. All right. Arcade machines. FNAF, Zanny's favorite game. Fan base carried FNAF for years. Alligator. This whole room is alligator themed and it's fucking ugly. What the fuck? This whole thing's alligator themed and I hate it. The back kitchens are a mess. That's awful. Upstairs, we have a pool table and graffiti. Okay, and more alligators. Okay. Okay. Okay, toilets. We could do something with these. We could knock down these and make it one big bathroom. Get rid of the stool between the two. That would work. A bed that someone's passed out on. Ooh, fancy doors. Okay, this could be some type of bedroom. There's a balcony attached, so we could do something with this. That would work, right? I think we can make that into something good. Is that it? Just the 2 floors? Was there not something slightly higher? And a random question. If I were to hypothetically pierce a new piercing for myself, where should it be? Hypothetically, of course. I would never do that. Ear, but like where I got mine done. You see? Like just that little like little bit there. I'm kind of curious to what's in the ceiling. I thought so. There's an entire attic up there that's not been touched. Give me a ladder. Give me this. Thought so. Yeah, no. This is going to be an Airbnb mill. Isn't this the house with the kind of key in the garden thing? Kind of. So what they do is once you complete a quest at a house, they give you a remixed version that you can buy. So essentially they change the entire concept, switch around the rooms and the design and the way some of the walls and stuff are located, and they reuse like the map area. Also, hey Miro, thank you for the silver, darling. Tiki. All right, so we can do something with the upstairs. Speaking of though, let's see what that little garden area has become. Oh. All right. Oh. Well, that's vile. Terrible. Awful. I don't think there's a basement. Oh, this is a huge undertaking. This will take an entire stream to do. Oh, they ruined this place. Oh, they ruined this place. Oh. Oh, Monty, what happened? Monty. Okay, so what I'm thinking is this, all right? We make this like a bed and breakfast, okay? We make it like but not like an Airbnb, like a real bed and breakfast. We make it cozy, we go with soft wood tones, and what we do is we split these into like rooms, right? So this could be a room, this could be a room. We could make this into like a big kitchen. That could be a room, this could be a room. We could turn this into like a dining area out the front, and then we have the outside be like an alfresco dining area. Then what we'll do is upstairs, we can make this into like a big lounge area, but also what we'll do is we'll load it with rooms still. Like that can still be a room, that can still be a room. We'll take advantage of like the upstairs and actually put in another staircase, probably like over there, up to here. And we'll make this like a penthouse or a honeymoon suite, you know? We'll make it like a sweet little we'll make it like a honeymoon suite up here. And then with like good vision over everything, you know? Like you see it? Like, because I'll be able to see all the way down to, well, all the way down to here. So I think that should be good. All right. You're cooking. That's going to be the plan for next stream, all right? But we have been going just under 4 hours now. So what we'll do is we will head back over to the little Zatsu. So get on over here, everyone. All right, get on over here. Get on over here. Get on over. Welcome. Hello. How goes? I hope that you all enjoyed today's little stream of House Flipper 2. It's become a regular for us, and of course, I always love getting to do it for each and every one of you. It's a silly little game, but we've come to really love it, and it's become like something that's like a bit of a channel staple, and I love the fact that people do still turn up for it time after time. It's just become like cozy as heck. It's like hecking cozy as anything. But all in all, though, thank you all very, very much. This has been absolutely delightful. And of course, like, thank you very much for picking me up when I was feeling a little bit EP as well. Heck, we love the EP vibes. The EP vibes are always immaculate. I love the EP vibes, but heck, thank you all very much for joining me. Heck yes. And of course, I will be back tomorrow, same time, same place, same channel, playing playing Hello Kitty Adventure Island. There we go. We'll be doing Hello Kitty Adventure Island. We'll be getting to hang out with, of course, Pomperin, and of course, like everyone, and also my boy Batsmaru as well. We'll be having fun with Hello Kitty Adventure Island. First of all, tomorrow also has our lesson How to Write Smut 101. So if you guys like how to write like romantic scenes or like a little bit more personal scenes in your fiction, then go for it. Or if you'd like to just know the mechanics of how that works, then do stop by. That'd be absolutely lovely. And of course, It's going to be hecking lit. So I'm going to be putting on my teacher's glasses for it, and you're going to be getting educated. So go for it. And of course, that night as well, I'm going to be joining Avalon for a Escape the Backrooms collab, Backrooms Escape Together collab. So join that as well. I'm going to be doing a POV for that. So I would love to see you stop by. Heck, I hope you had an absolutely lovely time. And of course, thank you all for just keeping me company and being as comfy cozy. And of course, thank you Netherlings for coming out. And of course, thank you Rizar and the Rizors as well. This has been absolute delight. So until the next, I have been Zander Netherbrand. You have been my dear, sweet, wonderful, charming Netherlings. And I will see you all far, far sooner than you think. So sleep tight. And bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.